Why do you hate me? Why can't I stand and walk away? Why is it so damn hard to stay? I was sick because I have something to say. And I'm so sick of all your problems lately. You need your drama so you keep me around. If things ain't getting any better, let it down soon. I'm sick and tired of being pushed around. So I keep waiting for the storm to save me. But everybody wants to shut me down. And I ain't doing all the words you gotta say to me. Right now I'm trying to figure you out when you bring me down. Every time I turn around and I ask you why. Why do you hate me? Why you try changing who I am? Now why can't I make you understand? Now understand that you're always about to come to an end. No one ever gave a fuck until right now. And they're all acting like I'm giving it up. Fuck it, I'm not giving everything I ever had to give. But right now I'm just not giving a fuck. So what? So I keep waiting for the storm to say what? But you can bet I'm getting sick of your lies. Well, I know what you gotta say that why should I even try? You bring me down. Every time I turn around and I ask you why. You keep dragging me down. Still my face into the ground. I ask you why. Why you keep beating me? I can't take this anymore. I gotta ask you why. Why do you drag me down? Every time I turn around and I ask you why. Why do you hate me? Yeah, wasn't always gonna be like that. You know it's always your way when you just see past that, yeah. And one day you're gonna understand that you've been running your quizzes for too long and no one cares. Now all these people that you keep on your side, and they don't know you like I do, and all the secrets that you try to hide. Jason, when I always look at you, you stop the knife in my back, just the turn, and now I'm through with you. You bring me down. Every time I turn around and I ask you why. You keep dragging me down. Still my face into the ground. I ask you why. Why you keep beating me? I can't take this anymore. I gotta ask you why. Why do you drag me down? Every time I turn around and I ask you why. Why do you hate me? Welcome. Welcome to the most unhinged, dangerous man on the internet. Oh my God, you fucking retarded motherfucker, you. So anywho, welcome to Bad Apple Media, where the cat is away and you loser, scumbag, fucking loser, bitch ass hoes, whatever you want to say. You fucking idiots want to run your mouth when I'm not around. It's fucking comical. It's very, very comical. And I don't know what it is with you people, man. Specifically, a few of you. Very few of you. Let me see. What's going on out there, Tony? What's happening, Lynette? How are you? And you lurkers in the bushes, how are you? Oh, and I'm broke.
And I'm so fucking broke too. I'm the brokest motherfucker on the internet. That's why I gotta come in here and beg for donos and go live every fucking day. And I gotta make appearances all over the internet and make myself seen so I can get donos. Right? The fucking people out here are scum of the earth. I've proven it over and over again. And the funny thing is that the scum of the earth wanted to accuse others of being scum. I don't understand. It's just some weird, bizarro world type shit where it's inverted. Their reality is inverted to the point where they say, you're a scum. Me, I'm a scumbag because I can't control my emotions. Am I supposed to read? Who told? Who? I love what? I guess I didn't get the memo that I was supposed to control my emotions. Oh, is that the new thing? Is you can't control your emotions? Yeah, shekels. That's what they need. They need shekels. That's right. Some of them need shackles, but they all want shekels. That's the funniest thing in the world, man. It's the Marxist way. Accuse the others of what you are. And they'll go, no, that's you. Really? That's me? Okay. You scumbags were doing what you were doing on this panel curse long before I showed up. The scumbags were accusing everybody of being this and being that, and the drama and the soap opera shit was going on long before I showed up. How did I become some talk of the town when I'm not around? I think it's fucking hilarious. So which one of you scumbags want to come in here and run your mouth today? I know Dusty won't come here because he's just, he's busy. He's busy. And funny thing is I went and watched a Raging Tomato video. Apparently can anybody share exactly what I said or where I said it or whatnot? Could you point me out to the point where I am making predator rape comments toward Raging Tomato? Can anybody point me out to that? Because many say it, and they have all the records, and it's been forwarded to the proper authorities. Fucking delusional. I cannot wait. Oh, I'm getting a fucking boner for this fucking shit. I cannot wait. I cannot fucking wait until it's fucking over with. And somebody's gonna fucking regret every goddamn thing they've ever fucking done to me. And that's a fucking promise, motherfucker. Can anybody point it out? Many others, can you point it out? Show me on the doll where I made predatory rape comments. I'm so glad that many others are building cases against me. You snitch motherfuckers. Snitch motherfuckers. Is that what you are? You're snitch motherfuckers. Am I getting into my emotions again? Am I being quite emotional? I'm a dangerous man. I'm unhinged. He can't control his emotions. It's documented. It's on video. Oh, threatening people all over the internet. Let me see. I got a list right here of 22 YouTube names. 20 fucking 2 names that were attacked in one sitting. But I'm the unhinged one. I'm the dangerous one. I'm the one making threats. I'm the one harassing people. Really. Shit, this shit's been going on for 6 fucking years of people being harassed. Gee, I wonder who the harasser is. Does anybody know who the harasser is in this fucking community? Or on the internet in general? Does anybody know who the real harasser is? I'll give you all 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count. Look what the names of the 22 people that were harassed. Lynette, you are the devil. You're a demon, Lynette. Tony, you're going to be a demon devil too now. You should have never unfucking friended somebody. Should have not stopped coughing up that $25 a month. You're trash, Tony. You're trash, Tony. You know it. Those weren't veiled threats to you, Tony. No. Some people like to, accuse others of what they do. It's kind of comical. I'm going to, the Jack Tales was a very good starting point. I wonder if I could create some sort of series of videos about a scumbag motherfucker or 2 or 3 running around the internet. I bet you I could. Does anybody think that I could? Does anybody think that I could create an entire fucking series? I'm pretty sure that I could. Yeah. Some people wanted my attention. They wanted my attention so badly, they had to go to Big Daddy to get it. Big Daddy, help me. Big Daddy, I love you, Big Daddy. Big Daddy, I love you. That's what somebody has to do to get my attention, is they have to go to Big Daddy to get my attention. But Big Daddy doesn't want nothing to do with some of you people, because Big Daddy knows what the fuck's up. Yeah, Big Daddy ain't stupid. Big Daddy deals with fucking psychotic motherfuckers all the time. I'm surprised that, when you overreact, sometimes Big Daddy overreacts. The funny part about it is that Big Daddy knows, oh fuck, we fucked up. We really fucked up, and we bought this bullshit that we've been told, these lies that we've been fed. But thousands and thousands of dollars later, wonder how that's going to turn out. Wonder how it's going to turn out for me. Pretty sure it's going to turn out fairly well. Wonder how it's going to turn out for other people, because it's only just begun. When the shoe is on the other foot, the shoe's going to be on the other foot. The shoe's going to be on the other foot. The shoe's going to be on the other foot. The shoe's going to be on the other foot. It's going to fucking be awesome. It's already on the other foot. They just don't know it. Yeah, you're a demon lover. You're loving demons. You're involved in satanic rituals, Lynette. You're involved in satanic rituals, Lynette. How dare you? You have 22 names. I'm being accused of harassing people. I'm being accused of being unhinged. I'm accused. Yeah, I'm the problem. I've only been on the scene since June. What's it now? We'll go June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and we're not even through January. So 7.5 months that I've been wandering around this community, aimlessly minding my own business for the most part. And everybody in the community, just envision the community of the Panelverse, like a bunch of people in like a big, city setting or a park or whatever. And I'm the guy who's been abused. And then I say, well, damn, well, how come nobody wants to hear my abuse? And then they all go and suck the abuser's dick. Everybody sucks the abuse. Everybody loves to suck an abuser's dick for some reason. Are they afraid to be the victim of to be abused? Is that what it is? Oh, the shit show shows up here. Oh, the shit show. Are you trying to figure out what's going on over here, shit show? Anybody want to know what's going on over here? Yeah, you're gonna have to stick around. What's today? The 7th. Less than 2 weeks from now, and everybody's gonna know what's going on. Everybody's gonna be kung fu fighting. Yeah, everybody's gonna be kung fu fighting. That's right. And then you go, what the hell happened? I thought you were the one that was doing it, man. I thought, oh, but most of you retards in this community don't really give a fuck because you're all part of it, man. That's the wild shit is that you're all part of it. You, and it's not just this community. It's all of you fucking nut jobs on the internet. You literally give yourselves away by your behavior. If you don't understand to figure, you got to figure things out very, it takes a little time to figure things out. And when you see patterns and they're extremely recognizable, it's not hard to figure out. It's not hard to figure out. No, it's not hard to figure out. So I got a little sidetracked yesterday, and my stream was extremely longer than I expected it to be, because I allowed my emotions to get to the better side of me. Yeah, 22. Do you guys know anybody out there who attacks 22 different YouTubers on a consistent basis? I kind of call motherfuckers out here and there. Could be 3, 4, 5 at a time. But consistently, nah, it's usually the same fucktards that I call out. But to call out 22 YouTubers and attack 20 fucking 2 YouTubers. And this is something that goes beyond, it happens all the time. It's, again, if my camera was on, I'd take my glasses off. I'd throw them on the desk. I'd put my elbows on a desk. I'd put my hands in my head, and I'd be shaking it, and I'd be kind of like rubbing my head going, oh my God, what the fuck is this all about, this insanity on the internet? But you guys can't see me because I am scared to turn my camera on, I guess. That's what I hear. So, but yeah, 22 fucking YouTubers. You guys know anybody out there? Well, most of you know at least one person who attacks 22 YouTubers. Hell, Tariq is pretty close to attacking 22 YouTubers. Aren't you, Tariq? I know you're watching. You're a closet watcher. You're a lurker. Aren't you, Tariq? And then you go live and you let fucking people run their dick suckers on there and say all kinds of stupid shit. And then you delete your live streams. Well, whatever. I guess that's your MO. That's what you do. But literally, do I need to go down the list of 22 fucking people that some whacked out motherfucker is attacking? Do you guys need the list? And then whacked out people support whacked out people. Yeah. Well, let me see. What were some of the? I'll go over the basics. What was I saying? What was I accused of? Let's see. Let's get it here. Dangerous, obsessed optics were on full display last night. Somebody want to talk about stalking? Want to talk about stalking? Anybody want to talk about stalking? Do you guys know the definition of stalking? Do you think that Big Daddy doesn't know who the stalker is and who the stalked is? They know. They're well aware. And that's why I'm in the position that I'm in. And you're going to be in the position that you're going to be in when I'm fucking there. Because the shoe is going to get on the other foot. But let me see what else. Tell Lee quit threatening everyone online. Let me read the 22. Wait. Tell Lee, quit threatening everyone online. Who did I threaten? I said Dusty was a piece of shit, coward motherfucker. Who did I threaten? Does anybody actually have any names or can quote me with an actual threat? You know, I told somebody to fuck off and die before, and they said, "Oh my God, listen to him threatening people. He's gonna kill them." This is how mentally deranged you fucktards are. Do you understand what fuck off and die means? Does anybody understand what fuck off and die means? The context behind it. Does anybody understand the context behind that 3-word statement? Fuck off. Excuse me, 4 words. And I'm thinking of an ampersand. Fuck off and die. There's 4 words. Does anybody know what it means? Anybody got a clue? Do you think that's threatening somebody and you want them to really die? Is that what? Do people want me dead? People want me dead. They said fuck off and die. Does anybody know what fuck off and die is? Does anybody have a clue? Can somebody put in the comment section there and give me a quick synopsis of what fuck off and die means? Anybody could do it. So I'm gonna do a quick little rundown of it. I just typed into my Google Meister. Right, thank you, Lynette. That's the first part of it. That's the fuck off part. Fuck off is the leave me the fuck alone. That's the fuck off part. What does the die part mean? Does anybody know? What does the die part in fuck off and die really mean? Does that mean that you're dead, man? I'm coming to get you. Well, that's part of it. It means go away. But what's the rest of it mean? So anyways, I'll tell you what Google says. Fuck off and die, often abbreviated as FOAD, is a highly aggressive, vulgar, and hostile phrase used to express extreme contempt, anger, or desire for someone to immediately leave and cease existing. It serves as a severe, often hyperbolic demand to be left alone permanently. It is used to convey maximum disdain. The extreme rejection part of it is an intense version of telling someone to go away, implying that they are unwanted and despised. The hostility part of it, often used in moments of intense conflict or anger, signaling that the speaker has zero tolerance for that person. An internet slang frequently used as an initialism in online settings to convey the same hostile message succinctly. In contextual meaning, it is portrayed as a magical. No, that's in fiction. But it means that I want you to go the fuck away and be as if you're dead. That's what it means. It doesn't mean I want you to actually die. But if you did, okay, whatever, then I would actually get what I wanted. But fuck off and die means go the fuck away. Don't ever communicate with me again. And you're dead to me. Metaphorically speaking, you're dead to me. There you go. RBList one, whatever that name is, sorry. But yeah, that's what it really fucking means. Doesn't mean that I want to come and kill you. It's not a death threat. But in a mentally disturbed individual's world, you twist people's words to suit your agenda. And when you're mentally fucking insane, You run around the internet accusing everybody of being something they're not. And the list goes on and on. You know, sometimes you sit and say shit about 22 fucking people, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. These 22 people you could be saying all kinds of nasty shit about, but then in a couple days later, you're all sucking each other's fucking dicks. You're ball washing each other. It's kind of weird how the fucking internet works. It's kind of weird how this internet community operates. It's funny how that works. To accuse another of being something that they're not is called projection through confession. I don't have any personal protection orders that I've violated. I've never raped anybody. I've never harmed anybody. I don't call the cops on people. I don't do the kind of shit that you fucking weirdos on the internet do. But hey, maybe it's time that I start doing to others what they do to me. How's that old saying go? Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Some people got that a little twisted. Some people have that little fucking phrase completely twisted because you have twisted fucking minds. I know I'm so fucking on point. Nobody wants to sit there and listen because they're like, fuck man, no matter what we do, no matter how much we say shit about this guy, no matter how much we ignore him, he just won't get off the internet, man. What do we got to do? We're trying to get him in trouble with the law. We're trying to get him. We're just doing everything. We're accusing him of doing all kinds of shit constantly, and never fucking ends. We just can't stop. And here he keeps coming back time and time again. Oh, Red Brick Investigations. Is that? Oh, okay. Red Brick Investigations. So, what are you doing, Tariq? The link is right here, Tariq. You were supposed to show up last night, but you didn't. I know, I'm sounding so unhinged. It's insane. I hope somebody's recording this and sending it to the authorities. Oh my God, maybe they should sit down and write letters to the prosecutor and to the judge and send emails to him. Maybe call the FBI some more. Yeah, that's what you should do because this guy's so unhinged. He's making predatory rape fucking comments. Yeah, to the Raging Tomato. Sarah, did I tell you I wanted to rape you the other night? Oh, did I? Oh, I did, didn't I? Did I tell you I was going to rape Sarah the Raging Tomato? Is that what I did? Or did I threaten to kill the Powder Dusty? Wait, no, that wasn't me. That was somebody else. Who am I? Can somebody give me some insight on my own behavior? Fucking people, man. Wowsy, wowsy, woo, woo. The Raging Tomato. Oh, I said I was gonna grape her. I threatened the Powder Dusty too. Did I tell him that I was gonna kill him 4 times? And I was gonna rip his earrings out and shove them down his throat? And these fucking people are all on the same team. They're all on the same fucking program. That's the problem here, is that all of these people in this fucked up panel, in that fucked up panel curse community, they're all the same. They and me aren't the same. We're built differently. I'm from a different fucking generation where we didn't play this fucking game. The internet didn't exist. My generation built the fucking internet, and most of them don't even play on it. I'm probably one of the rare exceptions to the fucking rule. My generation didn't have a report button. My generation, if you fucking ran your mouth and you called me a predator, you called me a rapist, we would handle it face to face. And you wouldn't have Big Daddy to protect you. You wouldn't have Big Daddy on speed dial. I got a direct link to the law enforcement. Yeah, well, Lynette, I thought you were going to keep my secret. Now everybody knows I'm gay. Thanks, Lynette. Damn, and I thought that I was in the closet and the door was firmly fucking shut. Thanks, Lynette. You know that's funny though you say that, is that every fucking buddy who was trying to attack me yesterday, all these heroes of the internet and the Pamela curse, these channels with the raging fucking cunt. Did I say that out loud? Excuse me. The raging fucking tomato. That dumb bitch Sarah, who got 15,000 fucking subscribers, and she can barely get 1,500 people to watch her fucking videos. I watched a video with her, and guess who she had on there, Lynette and Tony? Guess who she had on there moderating a debate with? John Fallax. And he sounded like a fucking retard. So, yeah, exactly. Everyone was calling me gay. That was the best response, the best ad hom they could actually come up with. This is a running theme with these people that I call out on a consistent basis. I call these people out for who and what they really are on the internet, that they're fucking part of some gang stalking program, whether it's through the Canadian CIA version, which is CSIS. I could be wrong with the acronym, words. It's Canadian Special Investigation Services or Canadian, I don't know, whatever it is. It's the CIA version in Canada. And these motherfuckers are a part of it. And these United States scumbags are a part of the fucking InfraGard program. I will lay money on it. Can I prove it? I don't need to prove it. 2 + 2 is usually 4. And when I call these people out, I've been calling out the biggest fucking YouTubers in the First Amendment community for fucking, how many years have I doing it, Lynette? Tony, how many years was I doing it before I got caught up in this recent fucking stupidity? Was somebody calling Big Daddy on me? For years. Calling out James Springer, aka James Freeman. Calling out John Fallax. Calling them all out. Calling all the fucking big YouTubers out. And the only thing, even James Freeman was literally on his fucking live stream, running his mouth to me, saying stupid ass shit to me. And I was calling them every fucking name in the book, with a shill, a government plant, a fucking pogo channel, fucking government operative, fucking agent of chaos, and fucking, you name it. I was calling him everything that I've ever fucking called him, over and over and over again. And his best fucking response was to guess what? What did he call me? What did he react, and how did he respond to me calling him a government plant? To me calling him the great fucking oh my god, my brain's fucking fried right now. It's been a long day. He's an instigator. He's a fucking the gatekeeper. He's all of the fucking shit that you would expect in a controlled environment on the internet. His best response to me was calling me a faggot. I'm like, that's the best you got, is to call me a faggot. Seems like a common theme amongst all of these people that I call out. Even John Flax, best thing he'd call me is a faggot and a psychopath. Well, guess what, guys? I'm definitely not a faggot. It's not a homosexual tendency bone in my body. Like Joe Dirt would say, I'm a rocker, man, through and through. Or like I would say when it comes to women, I bang bitches, bro, through and through. Ain't no homosexual tendencies in me. I've been to prison. I've seen plenty of dicks. I never said, oh man, I got to suck that thing. So I wish one of them fucking dicks would go in my butt. Never, ever thought that. Never, ever considered it. Yeah. Seen a lot of dicks in my days. I played sports in school. I had to take showers in school. Never staring at the dicks. No, I was like, oh, wow, look at that dick over there. You kind of see them in your peripheral vision. Do I give a shit? Nope, I got a dick. I don't give a fuck. They got a dick. That's good for them. There's some little dicks. There's some big dicks. There's some medium dicks. There's skinny dicks. There's long dicks. There's all kinds of penises out there. I don't care. I'll never be manhandling one of them. Yeah. You're fag. I got the video screen recorded. I got hundreds and hundreds of fucking screen recorded videos of idiots in all different genres fucking running their mouth about me. And the best thing that they always come up with is, you're fag. Even women. It's very few and far between where you know, like I have a woman responding to me calling her a plant or a shill. It's usually men. But I don't think have I ever had a woman call me a fag? No, not like a big content creator or like that, but that's the best these guys can come up with. It's fucking hilarious. I got the panel link is right here. If any of you lurkers want to come in here and call me a fag. I know Power Dusty's probably watching me on his live stream right now. That guy's broke. He's broke, man. He can't afford a plane ticket. I don't know if I want to. I'd rather take the $1,000 it would cost me to bring his little bitch ass here. I'd rather go to him. I'd rather travel the country, get to Kansas City, go live and say, look here, I'm at the big arch. Well, it'd be in St. Louis, but maybe I'll go to the Kansas City, Kansas, right there at the border, and I'll go to like a stadium where I'm in Kansas, and I'll say, come on, Powder Dusty, come and meet me. Have a man-to-man conversation so you can't block me, you can't ban me, and you can't get people to have your back. What kind of man needs a redheaded cunt named the Raging Tomato to back him up? What kind of man needs another man named Chuck from Tennessee, that Homer, that Gump, who donates all of his children's college education fund to some loser named Taylor Briggs from the Powder Dusty channel? And then he comes on here and he acts like he's all nice and shit, and then he gets on another channel and starts running his little Peter Puffer. This is how all you cowards do it. You ain't man enough to say nothing to my face. You ain't man enough to tell me, you're a bitch, motherfucker. Nope. You're a fag. I can't control my emotions, guys. Yeah. What did the main theme over there at Tariq's in the chat is I was what? Lynette, you know. What was I? Screenshot that, Lynette. Lee is threatening everyone online. Now making pred rape comments. Trust me, was sent to proper people. Lynette, his threats, all of them, screenshot that he threatening all kinds of people. Oh my God, I'm in such trouble. Again, all documented, including Leroy Stallman, threats to multiple people. Tariq, Tariq, you've been harassing multiple women who are coming forward as well. Yolanda Bex. I don't know who the other one was. Can't see behind the thing. Snow, Cynthia. The list goes on. Wait a minute. The list goes on? Tariq is harassing women? Yeah, I kind of question Tariq and what he's doing and his purpose on here. He does a lot of stupid shit, battling with women that he was supposed to. I thought Tariq was supposed to be a protector, but, maybe you don't want to protect them no more. But where he says that the list goes on and on. Well, I got a list right here of 22 people. On OTW's live stream, OTW was attacked. He himself was attacked on his own fucking channel, on his own stream. Of course, I was one of the 22. Gabe, the NPC, he's a pedo sympathizer according to the attack modes. Brian O'Shea, he's a dirtbag loser that pisses in jars. Lou Boss, he's a pedo sympathizer. Lou Bass, whatever you want to call him. Hank Flamo, he's a child groomer. He's mentally ill. He's sick. He's a high-functioning retard. All kinds of shit, was being said about him. Mel the Fox, she's a chick with a dick. All kinds of transphobic slurs attacked on that. Paul Enslaved, his pals out here, all these people, OTW's pals, Lou Basser pals, Brian O'Shea's pals. You don't just attack strangers, you attack pals, according to the PAL code. Paul Enslaved is a pedo sympathizer. He's a druggie. He's a guy. He's a John who picks up hookers. Yolanda. Even though Yolanda is in the 22 people list of being attacked, now Yolanda's okay, and Tariq's not allowed to attack Yolanda, but it's in the 22 people list that somebody is attacking Yolanda. It's been going. Yolanda and Cynthia, now Cynthia is okay. Yolanda and Cynthia were the hashtag #MeToo bitches not long ago, but now they're okay. Talking about a fucking weirdo flip-flopping fucking group of people. And of course, Lena is being attacked. The liar, the blowjobs for Jesus chick, and the crazy, unhinged, dangerous bitch who wasn't crazy and unhinged until she cut ties, and didn't want nothing to do with nothing. And then all of a sudden she became dangerous and unhinged. Right. That chick, and then Tariq. Of course, everybody knows Tariq's unhinged. He's a terrorist here in the United States. Of course, whatever he is. Is in a safe house and all that stuff, right? And then Rat Blood. Rat Blood was accused of being a bomb maker and very dangerous man. He's got predator behavior. And then just attacking Salted Cedar. And then Tommy, Illuma Tommy. Oh my God. Can't. And then now they're, the feud is kind of dwindled now, and Tommy's willing to pals it up with people again. I don't know. This is really weird what you guys do online, man. I don't fucking understand it. And Jack Talcott, oh my God, he's a rapist. He's got a maybe baby. He needs to submit and whatnot. But Jack Talcott, he's okay. He's okay with, hanging out with people who attack him on a regular basis. It's cool. Landry was attacked. His daddy's a killer. It wasn't an accident driving down the road. It wasn't a tragic accident. It was murder. Your daddy's a murderer, Landry. Get with the program, Landry. Were you hiding things, Landry? And of course, Landry's dad. And then Montegraph. Oh my God, Montegraph. He's the one who murdered John Benet Ramsey. He's a child groomer. He's a predator. He's a rapist. He's all kinds of things. Terrible people. Terrible people, this list of 22. Oh, then even Powder Dusty's on this list of 22 people. Well, Powder Dusty wants to send people money and support them, and White Knight and Ball Wash and all the things. Boy, doesn't anybody in the Panelverse state enemies? It's kind of funny. The only one who's in the enemy category and it never gets out of the enemy category, even though I've never done anything to be an enemy, is me. I never get out of the enemy category. Ain't that kind of weird? And does anybody find that weird that me, little old me, who's never been in this fucking mess, never been in this insane world known as the panel curse, and nobody wants to ever forgive me for anything. Hell, Lindsay, you're probably fucking stalking and watching too. Lindsay, I back her up all the time. Lindsay was pals with Tariq. They were all pals one day. They hate each other the next. Lindsay, she comes up here. The only time Lindsay comes up here is when she's chasing her boyfriend, the powdered fucking Dusty. It's funny. It's weird. And then they hate each other over on that channel. And I don't know. Does Lindsay got a job? I wanted to ask her that last night, if Lindsay has a job, and how she pays her bills and whatnot. You know, it's kind of weird that all these people can spend all the fucking time on the internet that they do. It seems they don't seem to have a problem paying bills. I don't know. Kind of weird. I don't know how it works. Maybe they getting stipends from the InfraGard program, from the NGOs that are running this gang stalking shit, which is now online now. It's not just out there in the streets and, you know, in the real world. They bring it onto the internet. Yeah, it's kind of weird. And then, you know, like I was saying, Powdered Dusty was attacked today. Love tomorrow. The Powdered Dusty don't care. You know, you make death threats on Powdered Dusty and you'll be buddies. But if I say something bad about the Powdered Dusty, he won't show his emotions. He'll just be like, yeah, crab apple, sad apple. Yeah, he's no good. And then poor old Mitch, my buddy Mitch Lovin, constantly attacked. Claims that me and Mitch were making death threats. I don't know where they were, but okay. Me and Mitch were making death threats, and yeah, it's kind of weird. Mitch told me that, you know, specific people call cops on him. They call the prosecutors on him constantly. I spoke to Mitch about it. He's told me all kinds of fucking dirt. There's nothing that nobody don't already know. And then Sophia Daisy May. There's another one. Sophia Daisy May hates my guts. Well, okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't even know who the fuck Sophia Daisy May is, and I really don't fucking care. I don't even care about none of these people, really. The only one in here that I actually kind of fucking, not the only one, but there's a couple in this list. Let's go down the list. Let me see. You know, I've spoken. Gabe, the NPC fucking dickhead, he's lied on me before, so I don't respect that fucking loser. I don't know. I've never talked to Brian. I know who he is, Brian O'Shea. Lou Bass, he's ran his fucking dick sucker about me a few times. You know, I don't really have a beef with Lou Bass, but I think he's just part of their fucking little game. Hank got really upset when I revealed that he was in that email talking about the Pogo channels, and he's part of the Project Pogo, and he swears up and down, I'm not part of it, that's a bogus email, I can prove it. And he gets all upset, and he starts racking back and forth, yelling, screaming, which, you know, I've never heard him behave that way when he's being accused of being a groomer and talking to little kids online. You know, Hank just gets mad at me and hates my guts. Yeah, and then Mel Fox, I don't even, hey, you want to change your sex, your orientation, that's fine. I don't got no problem with it. I don't know who Mel is, the Fox dude, guy, chick, whatever. I don't fucking care. And then Paul Unslaved. I've had a few conversations with Paul, you know, through messaging online. Talked to him for a couple hours on the phone, and he doesn't have a problem with participating in the shit as much as he can, but then talk shit about everybody behind their back in private fucking messages. But then does a 180-degree flip, and he's over there sucking their cocks, ball washing, doing the shit that he does. So I don't have much respect for fucking Paul. You know, he's kind of full of shit. You know, he likes to run his fucking mouth and act like I'm the one obsessed with people. Well, I wouldn't say obsessed, but I'm on a fucking mission. Yeah, that's right, Paul. And then Yolanda, that fucking crazy fucking that chick. She's a fucking weirdo. I don't know her. I don't want to know her, but she's run her mouth about me, said some shit. And the next name on the list is Lena. I got a problem with Lena. She's pretty honest. She's shared information with me. She tells me, what she tells me, and I got no beef with Lena. For a little bit, she used to sound like a fucking a scumbag that she supported for several years, made videos for, and then she finally come around and stopped acting like a fucking idiot. And she's not a bad person. I think she means well. She just had a momentary lapse of fucking reason and got involved with some fucktard on the internet who accuses everybody of being everything that he is. Or they are, I should say. And then Tariq. When I first found Tariq, I was like, well, this motherfucker's on a mission. His focus is pretty driven. And I said, well, maybe me and Tariq can partner up a little bit to a degree, and we could have, compare some notes and share some shit. But then Tariq did fucking 180. Then started attacking fucking all kinds of women and doing the shit that he does. And every now and again, he'll jump back on his mission, but then he gets off and, Tariq's kind of a strange character. I don't really have a beef with him other than he's sort of full of shit. He'll be upset that I'm saying it, but Tariq, you're sort of full of shit, bro. And yeah, you're full of shit. And oh my God, that fucking Rap Blood guy. Oh, that dude. That he's something else. I don't know whether when you hear from him, I don't know whether he's talking as Glenn Monday or he's Rap Blood or whatever he is, but the dude's a fucking weirdo. Sorry, Glenn Monday. I think you're kind of weird, my man. A little weird. I have no idea who the Salted Cedar is. It's just some fucking chatter. They've ran their mouth to me in chat before, but whatever. That's typical. So that'll probably be much all I said on that. But in Tommy, I kind of like Tommy. He's a wild card. And funny thing is that Tommy, he doesn't control his emotions very well. He's unhinged. I guess he would be considered dangerous. He pops his fucking gat, blasts caps off, fucking live streaming under bridges and shit. And I'm like, this fucking guy is fucking funny. And I like how he goes nuts and starts dropping the N-bomb all over the place, calling people faggots and, N's. And it's kind of funny. It's entertaining, I guess. I've got no beef with him. I've had conversations with the guy. I think that a lot of his shit that he does is for, the shock, the shock factor. But, I like Tommy. I don't really have a problem with him. I feel bad for him because everybody hates the guy. And, if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do, but hey. And then the next name is, Jack Talcott. That's the next name on the 22-person list is Jack Talcott. I've had multiple private conversations with Jack Talcott. And boy, oh boy, he's all over the fucking map. And then when I go up on his fucking panel, he wants to talk shit. He wants to talk fucking shit. Good old talking shit boy Jack. And then I talked to another fucking a content creator, the old Landry, and I say, you fucking ain't listening to that Jack Talcott? And he's like, yep, I know it. I like Landry, but let's get back on Jack Talcott. He thinks that he's going to save the fucking world. He's very delusional. I think Jack has some extremely deep psychological issues that I'm not exactly sure what it is. I don't necessarily care, but the guy needs to get the fuck off the internet or change his focus and get away from, because if it wasn't for the people that come on his channel and he lets them up there nonstop, he wouldn't have any content. He wouldn't have nothing to talk about. The shit that he says, it's like he talks, but he's not saying nothing. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, have you ever been so drunk or high that you hear someone speaking in English, but for some odd, strange reason, it kind of sounds like a foreign language. For you're like, what the hell? What? That sounds like, and then you're like, oh, and then something registers, and you're like, oh, that's fucking English. But Jack Talcott, I don't know what the fuck is up with this guy. He thinks he can save the fucking world. He thinks he can save individual people. And when I do my series, similar to the Jack Talcott tales, and mine are going to be similar. You're going to hear the conversations that I had with Jack Talcott about particular people that he thinks that he can save, that they just need to submit to him. And I'm like, are you fucking out of your mind? Do you know how deep down in the psychotic well that some of these individuals are in? Do you think that you're going to ever be able to pull these fucking whacked out lunatics out of the fucking well? Really, you think that, huh? You think so highly of yourself that some miracle is going to happen and you're going to transform somebody and make them be, or turn them into a decent human being. Good luck with that, Jack. You're delusional. So the next name on the list is Landry. Yeah, me and Landry had a little beefing back in, the beginning. And, I was like, man, this guy, he's just bouncing all over the place. Even Taylor said it yesterday. Landry's been bouncing all over everybody. Well, hey, that's the fucking name of the game. You want to get your name out there? You want to schmooze and mingle and do what you do, Powder, because you're all over the place. Hell, I'm going to get back to Powder Dusty for a second there. He goes to, I'll wait till get to the Powder Dusty. He's coming up. And then, so Landry, yeah, I kind of like Landry. I get what he's doing. He's kind of hard to hold a conversation with sometimes. Sometimes he has, it's a good conversation, it's good back and forth. And sometimes it's like, fuck's you even talking about, bro? Okay. All right, man. It's cool. But I'm not mad at him. He knows what he's doing, not just because I don't follow or want to jump on that bandwagon. It doesn't mean that, he doesn't know what he's up to. But he's not gonna transform his channel overnight, when you've been traipsing around in the fucking slums and the muck and the toxic sludge of the panel curse for the last how many months. Good luck in changing that. Well, I hope that you do. I got nothing but good wishes for go forward, young man. That's what I say to Landry. Go forward, young man. I've given him a little bit of advice. I don't know if he listens to me. Seems like a couple of times he did. But hey, he'll figure it out. He'll get his own groove and whatever. So then Monograph, Landry's dad, poor Landry's dad. The guy's driving down the road, minding his own business one day, and some little girl just wanders out in the street right in front of him while he's driving down the fucking highway. I don't know what the speed limit is, 45, 50, 55. I don't know what the speed limit was in that area, but I would imagine it was anywhere between 35 and 50 miles an hour. It could be more. And he tragically ran over a little girl, 6-year-old. Tragic fucking situation. Complete and total accident. But hey, if you call him a murderer and a killer 1,000 times, well, you say it one time, and everybody's going to say, oh, it was an accident. And then you keep saying it over and over and over again. People are going to go, yeah, he's a killer. He's a killer. He's a murderer. Get your pitchforks. Get your fucking, get your pitchforks and your torches, and let's go get him. Let's go round him up. Fucking guy's got enough going through his mind after. Could you imagine being in an accident and hit a 6-year-old little girl and she passes away? Imagine what that'd do to your psyche and your cause some kind of depression, and kind of it'll fuck you up. I can only imagine. But hey, call him a killer, murderer. Only a good person would do that. A Christian would do that. A Christian would call Landry's father a murderer and a killer. That's Christian behavior. Yeah, man of God. It's something that a fisher of men would do. Yeah, that's what it would be. Right, exactly. Then we got the old Montegraph. I watched him for a little while, just try to figure out what his purpose was and what he was doing. It just seemed like it was a place for people to hang out, like a chat room or something. And Montegraph was the face of it. He didn't really ever have anything to say. It was just a bunch of whatever. But hey, I don't got much to say about Montegraph. I don't really give two shits about the guy. But the next name on my list is the Powder Dusty. Mr. Grifter. Mr. I'm cool and stoic. The stoic YouTuber who's in control of his emotions. That's somebody who has a lack of character, who behaves in that way, who's just kind of monotone and just says insulting things that sounds cruel, but in a polite way. and then you don't mind if somebody threatens to kill you. It's okay. You find that kind of weird that you're ball washing and white knighting for people who want to kill you and threaten your life? Oh, it's just YouTube fucking content. That's all it was, man. That's all it is. Who in their right mind would want to associate with anybody who threatens to fucking kill them? Did anybody out here want to associate with anybody who threatens to kill you or calls you a fucking rapist, calls you a fucking scumbag? Is it funny to witness this? Is it not funny, haha, but funny like in fucking really weird? You guys don't see the whack bullshit that's on this panel curse soap opera? You guys don't see it? You don't recognize it? How about you, Verpal? I know you're in here fucking hanging out watching like a little bitch. Verpal. All you motherfuckers, the same motherfuckers in every fucking live stream. You're over here in my live stream. You're just not talking because you ain't got fucking balls. I'm gonna come in the comment section later, make statements. Don't be mean to me. Don't yell at me. Fucking wah, big crybaby motherfuckers. Is that what I'm doing right now? Am I a crybaby? I've been accused of being a crybaby too. Yeah, Leroy Stallman, just crybaby, going all over the internet, crybabying. I've never seen such a vulgar display of fucking mental illness in my entire fucking life. I started seeing it 5-6 fucking years ago, and it's only fucking exacerbated. It's only exacerbated. I will never see or understand or accept how people can flip-flop so much in within hours, days. It's fucking the most. It can't be legit. That's the thing, is that there's no way in the world that I know people in my life when I say, if I told you that I was gonna kill you, and I meant it, and I fucking was like, fuck you, motherfucker, I swear I'm gonna fucking kill you. I said, or I called you a fucking a predator, a rapist, I said, would you want anything to do with me after that? Or any, it doesn't necessarily have to be me. I said, would you want anything to do with somebody that you really don't even know, that you know of them on the internet? You don't even know them in real fucking life. It's just some scumbag on the internet. would you allow them back into your fucking existence on your presence online? And they're like, fuck no, I wouldn't. And I'm like, well, this is the kind of stuff that I witness on a daily in this Panelverse fucking realm. And everybody that I talk to, they look at me like, really? That's a thing that people, somebody is accused of being a rapist and they're okay with it and they associate with people that call them rapists? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, there's no way that shit's real, man. It's got to be fucking. There's no way it's legit. How fucking clear does it have to be to come to this conclusion? It's like a whacked out universe. It's the Panelverse, man. It's a whacked out fucking group of human beings that it's not normal, man. It's fucking not normal. It's literal insanity. I talked to my fucking therapist because he's a buddy, you know. He's not just was my therapist, but I could call him up anytime and go, hey man, what's up? What's it going? And he'd be like, hey, what's it going? Is everything cool? And I'm like, yeah. And I'll be like, dude. And I told him, I said, well, I shared a couple of fucking these retarded content creators. And I said, go watch that shit. Just to watch a couple hours of it and see what they do to each other. See how they behave. I said, tell me what you think. And you want to know what he said? He said that is the most toxic environment that he could ever imagine that is accessible on the internet. He said, I would never suggest anybody participating in that. He said that is the most damaging. That's abuse. He says I've never seen anything like it. This is a fucking a mental health expert. And all of these people are participating in it as if it's entertainment. Entertainment. And so, Powder Dusty, my highly educated therapist who's been in the mental health field for I don't know how many fucking years. He's got PhD, he's got bachelor's, he's got a business. He deals with Transformers like Melanie Fox. He deals with all kinds of whacked out people. And he told me that you guys on this fucking Panelverse are some of the fucking the worst of the worst that he's ever witnessed. He said the abuse that's going on. I can't even repeat what he said. It doesn't even matter. And he said, you're not participating in that, are you? He goes, you're not part of this? And I'm like, no. I said, I'm very hated in it. And he kind of chuckled and go, well, that's not a shock. he said, I suggest that you keep your distance from them people and you go away. And I told him what I'm dealing with. And he was like, that's fucking insane. He goes, and Big Daddy's okay with that? And I said, well, no, not really. Big Daddy's got their head out of their ass now. Yeah. A fucking mental health expert said that you're all a bunch of fucking whacked out human beings that are participating in the panel curse. You don't believe me? Go find you a mental health expert and let them fucking see some of the shit and see what they tell you. Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it, man. So then the next name on here is Mitch. Mitch Lovin. Me and Mitch had our tiffs and our harsh words for each other for a few months. And then I did a video on him one night and I was putting him down, saying some shit and calling him out. And then he popped up. He popped up on my stream and I let him up. He was on my panel. He had the balls to show up. I'm like, you fucking cowards out here. Because you take off and you run, you come in, you try to manipulate and do the bizarre world bullshit. So, but me and Mitch had, pretty good conversations. I guess apparently we were conspiring to murder. I guess that's what was our encounter between, some other people's visions. Oh, you're gonna kill me, man. You're making death threats, man. Fucking optics are high. There's death threats coming out of Mitch Lovin and fucking bad Apple Media. And Mitch told me about all the shit that goes on behind the scenes that he doesn't even talk about. He says there's no point in it. He says there's no fucking point in even saying anything because it goes nowhere. But I like Mitch. He's a good guy. And he's pretty smart. He's intelligent. He knows what he's doing when it comes to his legal work. And I wish him the best in what he does. And then you got the next name on the list is Lindsay. Good old Lindsay. What can I say about Lindsay? I like to tease her and make her think that she's gorgeous and, oh, she's so hot. I've never said that she looks like an anorexic and looks like an Ethiopian or needs to go eat sandwiches. I've never said that to her because, who am I? I don't think she's ugly. I don't know. The camera could be playing tricks on, who knows? You could see her and she could look like she's been starved for some sandwiches for a while. I don't fucking know. But every fucking live stream that's out there in the Panelverse, if it's live, guess who's in it? Lindsay. Lindsay, do you got a job, Lindsay? Just curious. Do you work? Are you on some Social Security disability soaking up the government bucks like some people out here do? Just curious. None of my business. Just curious. It doesn't really matter. It's like, funny, I don't see Lindsay at all until the Dusty shows up. Then here comes Lindsay. And then if I said it's your girlfriend, she smiled and giggled. Apparently she is attracted to the powdered Dusty. I could see that. I see that in you, Linz. He's got a girlfriend, right? Wife or whatever it is. Don't know. He's got a significant other in his life. But Dusty don't mind. He'll add another in there. Because he's so stoic, He's a handsome devil. I'm gay, so I know. Right? So anyways, yeah. And the last name on the list. Whatever. Keep doing what you do, Lindsay. You do you, girl. And the last name on the list is Sophia Daisy May. Don't know her, don't care. She ran her mouth about me a bunch of times online. She doesn't know me unless she's a stalker. And she comes in here and watches and she knows me better than she puts on. Because I know I got stalkers. Clearly when I read, chat from Tariq's fucking live streams and somebody knows everything that I do, that's called stalking. When you record my shit and you clip my videos and you tell Big Daddy that, oh, Bad Apple Media said these mean things about people. Get him, Big Daddy. That's called stalking me. That's stalking me. What other definition is there for that? Can anybody tell me if there's another definition for coming into my channel, never fucking doing anything, hiding in the bushes, taking clips, taking my videos, taking my words, screenshotting it, and sharing it with fucking Big Daddy? Is that stalking? That's called stalking. Am I wrong? Please feel free to tell me I'm wrong in the chat comment. Don't say, nope, that's not stalking. That's just somebody doing shock journalism. And they're investigating you, watching you like a hawk because you're a criminal, you're unhinged, you're dangerous. And yeah, you need to get locked up. Is that what I need to get locked up because I'm dangerous and I'm unhinged and I'm out of control. I don't know how to keep my emotions in check. I'm threatening people all over the internet. Dangerous, aren't I? Am I that dangerous? Yeah, I'm fucking dangerous. Dangerous to somebody's fucking presence online. Dangerous to their deception. Dangerous to their games. Yeah, I guess if I'm gonna put a stick in your fucking spokes and put an end to the bullshit, I guess I could be considered dangerous. Dangerous to your status quo. Without a doubt. So, but yeah, that's my complaint about the rats that will fucking play while the cat is away. Let me see what the dangerous. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I go and watch other people's channels and I clip it and I screenshot it and then I run around the rest of the internet and tell everybody how dangerous and unhinged they are. And then I share that information with Big Daddy too. And I say, go get them, book them, Dano. Dangerous. But I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. It's called defending my character. That's what it's called. It's not called obsessed. It's called defending my character. I would pretty much venture to say that being obsessed is somebody trying to expose other people for years and years over their traitorous, criminal, charitable fraud donation programs and stealing money for t-shirts. And yeah, I would call that being obsessed with people. You know, if I had an obsession with Marfugel and Dex J, and I wanted everybody to know that they're terrible criminals, they're human beings that belong in a trash pile, and I dedicated years of my life to it, and that's all I talk about, I think that's what obsession is. I could be wrong. But that's the definition of obsession. When I have text messages and it says, I'm going to make this guy's life miserable and I'm going to do everything I can to just, yeah, he's going to be sorry he didn't show me no love. He's going to be sorry he didn't show me no love because I'm going to be a thorn in his side for the rest of his life. I think that's called obsessed. Pretty fucking sure that the definition of obsessed is exactly that. Obsessed. That girl loves me. Yeah, that Jezebel. That Jezebel. Oh, right. Jezebel. Stud. Banging bitches all over the place. Bang bitches walking down the street. Stud. Just get rid of the Jezebel. Go find you some bitches. Stud. Well, the only two in here commenting is Lynette and Tony. Every now and again, you might get another one, like Balanced View. Balanced View hasn't even got nothing to know. Balanced View has no idea what I'm even talking about in the panel curse. Balanced View is from some other corner of the internet. But Balanced View is listening going, yeah, it sounds like, it's the mirror. That's what it is they're looking in the mirror, accusing you of what they are. That's how it works. Accuse others of what you are to distract from exactly what you are. That's the mirror effect. But they all in the panel curse want to accuse everybody else of having the mirror effect. Pretty fucking wild, man. So, how many of you lurkers are in the bushes? Are you clipping my shit? Are you sending it to the proper authorities? Yeah? Am I in big trouble? Is my free speech in danger? Yeah, is that what it is? Am I in big trouble with Big Daddy? I'm so worried. But I know one thing. Goose and gander. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. I sure hope that all of you YouTubers are calling the authorities. And you're all going to get me in trouble. You know what contacting the authorities does over and over and over and over again? Anybody got an idea what that could do when you constantly contact the authorities? What do you think that could possibly do? It wouldn't backfire on you, would it? Would you ever think that would possibly backfire on you? Or you go, yeah, they're hot on your trail, pal. They're taking everything that I say and they're writing it down, and you're 100 years in prison for you, buddy. Yeah. Well, yeah, I've been to prison before. Yeah. So, I can't wait until I have the ability to say exactly what the fuck I want to say. Because I'm doing what my lawyer told me to do. I'm not doing what anybody else tells me to do. Right now, my high-paid lawyer, who's pals with everybody in the system, part of the club that you ain't in, motherfucker. I got a friend in the club. My lawyer is my friend. My lawyer has my back 150 fucking percent and then some. And my lawyer is friends with the other people in the system. Yeah, that's how it works. Terrible, ain't it? Terrible. Terrible thing to do. I don't need anybody in the system. I don't need friends in the system. Because I got the truth on my side. That's all I need. I could have no high-paid attorney. All I need is the truth. All I need is the truth. That's what I got on my side. And you know what the enemy is to lies? The enemy has a constant fucking problem with the truth. The lies, excuse me, the lies, that concept has a never ever ending enemy, and that's the truth. Never ever can the lies destroy the truth. Never. It's not possible. That is one of the most certain, guaranteed things in the physical realm of this world, is that the absolute truth will always dominate lies. It's just a fact. Oh, I know my passion. I should probably tone it down a bit. I should tone it down. I'm so unhinged. Lynette, Give me some cheese. More Larry cheese. Or play the music. You remember the episode where they had to get the music to calm Curly down? Why you? I oughta. Yep, 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 yep. Mo Larry cheese. Mo Larry cheese. And then you had to get the Pop Goes the Weasel. You remember that? You remember the Pop Goes the Weasel? Some of you guys don't even know what I'm talking about. What'd you say, Balanced View? He says, you come up in my feed because of Ian, thankfully. Well, there's another retard that I'll be dealing with soon enough. What's today? Well, now, today, currently, it's the 8th. So 3 more days. 3 more days, and y'all will get to see the inner workings of a preliminary exam. Yep, a preliminary exam. And you'll all get to see exactly what's up. And if Ian goes to his preliminary exam and the Zimmerman Meat Market victim, if that victim doesn't show up for that preliminary exam to testify against Ian, you know, the big bad pepper spray man, if that victim that was pepper sprayed doesn't show up to testify against Ian, the pepper spray bandit, then unfortunately, the charges are going to be dismissed because there's no victim, there's no crime. The state won't pick up those charges because they can't. Any lawyer worth its fucking weight in nickels and pennies, not dollars, but in nickels and pennies, would say, Your Honor, I move this court to dismiss the current charges against my client based on the simple fact that there are no victims here to testify against my client. And if there were no victims, then there was no crime. And then the prosecutor is going to go, well, Your Honor, I have no objections to the dismissal of the charges because unfortunately the victim failed to show today. And then Mr. Zimmerman will have let his case go bye-bye out the window because he didn't come to the preliminary exam and he didn't testify to say that he was such a little victim. You know, because Big Daddy wants to help the little victims out there in the world. They want to protect the poor little victims. And I do believe that Mr. Zimmerman Meat Market victim is truly a victim because Ian is a fucking retard. There are a lot of retards out there trying to play games with government, but Ian is a real fucking retard. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that Mr. Meat Market Zimmerman victim will be there. I spoke to the daughter. So that's how preliminary exams go. And if Ian, wanted to, he could have had a bench trial. And then Mr. Meat Market Zimmerman would have had to stand in front of the judge next to the pepper spray bandit and let the judge decide. So those are some of the easiest fucking decisions for judges to make because judges ain't stupid. They've been doing this a long time. They were lawyers before they ended up being judges. And they've seen it all. They know who the assholes really are in this world. Judges aren't stupid. Prosecutors aren't fucking stupid. Prosecutors sometimes make stupid mistakes and step in a pile of shit. thinking that they're doing the right thing until they go, oh God, Ian, he hired a fucking good attorney. We're never gonna fucking get this case, even with the fucking victim. Even if the victim, Mr. Zimmerman Meat Market Man, shows up, ain't no way a jury's gonna fucking convict this fucking pepper spray bandit. So they would just kind of play along for a little bit, but you know, that's how it goes. And I'm sure that Mr. Zimmerman Meat Market, he's not calling the fucking courts every day, calling the prosecutor and saying, I want more charges brought against this guy. I want him put on a fucking tether. I want his bond put $100,000. I bet you Mr. Zimmerman Meat Market's probably not doing that. He's not raising any red flags to the fucking prosecutor's office. Because Mr. Zimmerman is a true victim. And he doesn't even really want to be in that situation. But unfortunately, Mr. Zimmerman Meat Market Man, he's been put into a situation that he didn't create. There's a lot of cases out here very similar to that. Preliminary exams are very, very cut and dry. And just like Ian said, yeah, normally those preliminary exams, they get bound over. Not always. No, not always. Because judges ain't stupid. And the judge is the final fucking decision maker when it says, well, I don't think that there's enough evidence here to convict the jury. There's too much bullshit involved in it. So the judge would say, I'm terminating this prosecution and it's over with. And that's that. So, yeah, that's how preliminary exams go. So let's see if Ian succeeds. I don't believe that Ian's going to succeed. Nope. I don't believe that Ian's going to succeed. Not in this fucking situation. So I'll be there on the 11th. I will show you out here in the internet, YouTube streets, how a preliminary examination unfolds. Funny. That's ironic. So an hour and a half of me waiting for one of you panel jumping, loudmouth, opinion having whack jobs to show up on the panel. Or maybe some normal person. Is there any normal people out there who want to come and jump up on the panel and have a conversation? Of course not. I'm cool, like Putter Dusty or Patrick from OTW. I don't have words of wisdom spewing out my asshole like Jack Talcott. No. All I got on my side is the truth. And nobody likes the truth. I scared him. Who did I scare? Who did I scare? Tell me. Give me one name. Name one person that I've scared. Where you at, Tariq? I know you're watching T-Rains. And which one of you fools are going to be watching the Super Bowl tomorrow? I scared all of them? Jesus. Damn, Lynette. Oh, Ian mustered up a crowd to show up. You heard? Okay, well, cool. Where's the crowd going to be mustered up at? Outside? Are they going to be video cameraing me? Like cam back and me? Or are they going to be inside supporting them? They're going to be hooting and hollering in the gallery. Oh, I know, I am pretty intimidating. Can't help myself. I just can't help myself. Ian mustered up a crowd. Well, balanced view, how many people do you think are really going to show up to support Ian? Because 3 days from now, it's still going to be pretty goddamn cold outside. And most people are too lazy to go outside in the fucking cold to go shovel their own snow or do anything in general, let alone go and support some fucking retard on the internet. But hey, more power to them if they do. Where did you hear that news that he was mustering up a crowd? Was he sending smoke signals in the air, or did he get a trumpet out and go like the bugle call for the cavalry? How's that go? Let me see. Let me see if I can't find that. Is this the sound? Is it this? Is this what the sound is? I think I spelled it right. Pretty sure I did. Is this it? Oh, we gotta have it. Hold on. This. Is this it? Is this the sound that we're looking for? Let's share this fucking thing. Is this the sound? Is this it? Hey, where's it at? Good Lord. Is that what they did? Is that the sound that that Ian put up? Is that the bugle trumpet sound that Ian put out there to muster up some support? Was that it? Did anybody find that funny? I thought that was kind of funny. Just me. Did anybody else find that funny? Oh, I know. More people did. You didn't hear the sound? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? God damn it. God damn it. Son of a bitch. We'll have to do it again, huh? Let's do it again. Do it again. Just do it. Do it. Here, let's see if we can hear it this time. Tell me you didn't hear that. Tell me you heard that this time. So Balance View says he's all right. Now you hear it. So is that the sound? Balance View, is that what he did? He put out the trumpet to call to revelry. He's done some preaching to the converts, huh? Where would he do that at? On his channel? Where would he do that at? It's pretty funny. Right. So Any of you little chicken littles out there got any hair on your chinny chin chin to come on up and to have any words? Or are you just gonna lurk in the bushes? Dusty's lurking. I bet you OTW's lurking. Pretty sure that Tariq is lurking. Tariq won't say nothing until somebody comes up and he's got to go, yeah, fucking assholes. It's probably eating. Tariq's eating a turkey sandwich and having ice cream and yogurt. Oh, yeah. Nobody has the guts to come up and say anything. I love it. I love it. I got a bunch of lurkers. I guess I am so intimidating. I'm so intimidating. Come on, Lindsay. I know you're lurking. You don't want to come up here? How about you, Snow? Snow, are you lurking too? Who else is lurking? Come on, lurkers. 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 I know you're out there, lurkers. Come on, lurkers. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. Stayed up too late last night. Making predatorial rape fucking threats. Yeah, I can't help myself making predatorial grape threats. I know you're watching. I know you're watching. Well, Ian is definitely a great opportunity for the state to make an example. But see, I do believe that Ian is the criminal here. I don't hesitate to say that. But what I am saying is that idiots like Ian and others that are doing what they're doing out here, squeeze me, are actually going to get our freedoms taken away. It might not sound logical to say that, but for these guys to continuously do what they're doing, it has done nothing, but it creates further laws to, stopping people from exercising their First Amendment, because they're going above and beyond, and they're just doing some of the most ridiculous shit under the pretense of the First Amendment. And same thing that I was saying about Lane dumbfuck Myers that was in Arizona doing this shit last fucking year, and the results from that has even gotten one of the biggest First Amendment guys out there, man, that Christopher Ruff, that DirecT guy, even he has changed his tune, and he's afraid to get anybody to contact Big Daddy on anybody's behalf. He'll say, don't be calling the police and giving them a hard time when you watch my videos. Don't tell them I called you. Which is pretty much a direct result of a bunch of people calling on the behalf of Lane Myers. And those people got Lane Myers charged with harassment, because other people that Lane had no idea was doing it, or not, wouldn't say had no idea, but he had no connection to these people. They're doing it on their own volition. And these people are causing, First Amendment, proponents to be charged with fucking crimes and slowly destroying the First Amendment. And no matter how many times I point this out to people, they're going to go, "You're a fucking idiot. You don't know what you're talking about, bad man. This is the thing that needs to be done so we can get more rights." They'll never give you more fucking rights by this type of shit. They're going to take your rights away, which is the only thing that has happened. And I actually got a video of Direct D sitting in his car. No, not early last year, in the spring, in the winter, at some point in time. Him and Reluctant Prophet sitting in the fucking car at night, recording one of their late night streams that they always would delete. And I happened to catch it and recorded it because I knew that they were going to say some really fucked up shit. And I caught Direct D literally admitting that, well, since I started doing this stuff, I gotta say, man, nothing has changed. It's only gotten worse. Well, yeah, it's because you guys are out here causing fucking problems. And the problem, reaction, solution, the Hegelian dialectic, is never in the favor of anybody that's trying to make some change happen. It's going to fucking be in the favor of Big Daddy. Because now there's a bunch of places all over the country. Florida has the HALO law that you have to be within outside of a 30-foot radius or something of recording the cops. Now you can't walk up to them. Because, you got retards like MCC and, well, it's not just him. You got all these idiots. They walk up to a police car and look through the window and they start recording the computer screen. And they go, "Yeah, it's not you. I'm not doing anything wrong. It's the onus is on you. You need to create privacy and you need to turn your computer off and close it because you're committing a crime." And then so the cops aren't going to stop doing what they do. Their people are going to go, "Hey, well, we need to make some laws so these idiots don't come up to our fucking cars and recording them because it's just we don't want them doing that." And so they're going to pass fucking some legislation. They're going to pass ordinances. They're going to, whatever they're going to do through the problem, reaction, solution, is that the problem is that you retards are recording inside the fucking cop car. The reaction is the cop's going to fucking say, "Fuck you, you ain't allowed to do that." And they're going to get Big Daddy government to create some fucking solution, which is taking away your right to fucking record and look inside of a fucking cop car or record a fucking interaction with a cop and somebody. "Oh, I'm a journalist." Matter of fact, I just seen Brian Fucktard Young from High Impact Flicks sucking the balls of Chili DeCastro because he's got trial coming up for that Las Vegas incident where he told the piggy you're a pig inside the courtroom, and then he ended up going to jail for 4 months and everybody thought he's a fucking hero. Well, he's going to trial on whatever. I gotta look the shit up, but it doesn't fucking matter. And if he wins, great. But if he loses, not good for you First Amendment fucktards. So you guys can sit here all day long and support this retarded ass fucking First Amendment shit all you want. But it's doing nothing but causing problems for those who aren't out recording to put it on YouTube channels. Some people are just going to record because they don't want to get fucked over and they pull out their phone and they start recording, and then cops going to start fucking jump all over and going to try to attack them. Thanks to you, First Amendment guys, because most people don't have YouTube channels with thousands and thousands of people to watch, to give them support, to call the cops and go, "Hey, leave him alone, you idiot." Joe Schmo doesn't have people to call and support him. And they usually get fucked over. And that's what the government wants. That's why YouTube allows you fucktards to be on here. Is because YouTube is owned by the government. Duh. And they want you fucktards to destroy the First Amendment all on your own. They don't even have to do it. They don't have to propose any type of legislature. They don't have to propose any new laws. They don't have to do anything but sit back and wait for you fucktards to do it all for them. But when you try to point this out, they want to tell me that I'm a fucking traitor. I'm a bootlicker. Because I say you idiots are fucking causing more problems, more harm than you're causing good. That's why I refer to this shit as harmful content. And why is it that I'm probably one of the only people out here who's pointing this out to anybody who's willing to listen? And you wonder why YouTube shadow bans me? Because they don't want me talking sense, like the Balanced View here says. Great point. They don't want me to share this information with the masses, with those that are supporting these dumb fucks. Because I'm not necessarily against what Ian has, what his purpose is. I get it to a degree, but they're going about it the wrong way. Do I have the solution to it? Nah, I've got no fucking solution to it. But I can tell you that what they're doing is the wrong fucking way. This is not how you build a foundation for the First Amendment. This is exactly the path to destroying the First Amendment. And you know what? Big Daddy wants to destroy your alleged rights. They want to destroy my rights. They want to take away your Second Amendment. They want to take away your First Amendment. They want to take away your Fourth Amendment. They're already taking the Fourth Amendment away. ICE is doing this. ICE. Well, if you don't know exactly what ICE is doing, is that they don't have warrants to come in anybody's house. They're just doing what the fuck they want. This is where we've gotten. Doctrines aren't law. First of all, I don't even support the fucking Constitution. I'm a sovereign. I support sovereignty. And a true sovereign, the fuck do I need a piece of paper for? God gave me the right to be alive. And that right to be alive is inherent with my natural freedoms that no man can stop me from having. Unless I'm causing injury, harm, or loss to another man, none of your fucking business what I do. And I sure as fuck don't need a Bill of Rights to tell me what God already gave me. I don't need that affirmation. And most of you think that the Bill of Rights, the Federalist Papers. I wipe my ass with that shit. My Bill of Rights are the 10 fucking commandments in the Bible. I wouldn't even say it's the Bible. It's just the fact that I'm alive. God gave me that right to be alive. And if I'm not harming another fucking person, who in the hell are you to tell me what I can and I can't do? I know instinctively that it's against God's law to harm another person. It's against God's law to steal from another person. It's against God's law to bear false witness against somebody. It's against God's law to covet thy neighbor's wife. And so on and so forth. Where does a piece of paper with a bunch of fucking clowns stood around and said, let's come up with a bunch of shit and say that we got this Bill of Rights and we can say what we want and we can have arms and then they can't come into our house and they can't demand papers and in our effects and we have the right to pursuit of happiness. Yeah. What the fuck you need that for? What do you fucking need that for? What do you need a constitution for? God already gave you the fucking right to be here. God gave you the natural instinct, the knowledge from, you should know right from wrong. Why do you need a bunch of fucking rules or laws made by man to tell you that you can't do something that you should inherently fucking know instinctively. Does it make any sense to you what I'm saying here, guys? What are you saying? There's channels covering channels on the top 20 sauce videos. The hype is setting up a backlash. I don't know. What backlash are you referring to? Where's the backlash coming from? From other YouTubers or society in general? What are you talking about? Curious. The difference between sovereign and sovereign citizen. There's an extremely distinct difference. I sat there and I listened to fucking John Falax and this other guy, Breaking Point or something like that, and the raging cunt Tomato sitting there with a stupid smirk on her face while people donated money to her fucking channel. People, I think she probably got like $150 donations in the first hour and 10 minutes that I watched it. And I didn't watch it because I'm trying to give her any views. I watched it because John Dumbfuck Falax was on there. And he thinks that he's a master debater. He's a masturbator, right? He thinks he's a master debater. He's a fucking idiot and he doesn't even know it. He thinks he's intelligent. He was made to look like a fool. It was quite comical to listen to the fucking alleged debate. I met John Falax in person, talked to him for a while. Lynette, you've seen how he reacted to me, fucking going all wild when I questioned his purpose. I'm like, well, dude, what's your purpose on fucking YouTube? What's your goal with your subscriber base? What are you gonna do with it? Don't fucking ask me what I'm gonna do. What fucking business? You want to fucking start a channel? You go start your own channel. Fucking asshole. There's only 24 hours in a day, and I'll do what I do. Crying like a bitch. You know, John Falax went out and bought a fucking gun to protect himself from me when I said that I'll come knock on your fucking door and question you in person. When I say that I'm going to come and knock on somebody's door and question them in person, it's because they're a fucking coward and they block me or they backstage me. Same reason why I told that dumb fucking Powder Dusty that I'd buy him a plane ticket to come to fucking Detroit. Not because I want to fisticuffs with him. That's the least of my concerns. I want him to stand face to face to me. So he can't run away. He can't backstage me. He can't block me. He's kind of like a captive audience. He'll never show up. I could buy him a fucking first class fucking ticket. Tell him I'm going to pick him up with a fucking limousine from the airport. I could tell him that I'm taking him, giving him a 5-star hotel, that I'm buying him fucking, the best fucking food. While he ain't going to show up. He can go on his little channel all day long and say, oh, so I'll be here. I will be here. No, he won't. I guarantee you he wouldn't show up. So the best thing for me to do is just to travel to him. So when I tell these people that I'm going to knock on the door like I told John Falax, I was going to knock on his door, he threatened my life. He's told me, you knock on my door, it'll be the last thing that you do. So I didn't know knocking on a door would justify standing your ground and shooting me. So I said to him, you want to fucking threaten me with shooting me? Because that's what he did. I said, you better hope you're quick on the draw because I'm going to have my firearm protecting me and using the stand your ground law in Florida. So, whatever, Johnny boy. So he literally went out and bought a fucking gun, telling everybody I'm a psychopath, I'm a fucking nut job, I'm a state national, fucking weirdo, blah, 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 blah. But everything the guy talks about, whether he's debating somebody or he's on his channel, he wants to go, I said it before, that if there's no loss or there's no injury to anybody and there's no harm done to nobody, then no law's been broken. And then he wants to talk about, you don't need a driver's license and they're just stealing your money, your revenue. Oh, You don't have to pay taxes. There's no law. I'm an expert in IRS fucking laws, in the code. And he goes on and on and on. Everything that the fucking guy says screams that he wants to be a sovereign. But the problem is with John Flax is that he doesn't have a hair on his fucking ass to truly be sovereign. He's not built like that. Deep down inside, he needs Big Daddy to tell him what to do. I encouraged him to go back into the world and to do what he do out there in the streets. And because he was whining and crying that his views were down and he was demonetized and when. And I said over and over again, I said, your content sucks, John. You're not providing your own original content. You're continuously sharing other people's videos and your shit sucks, bro. I said, get out there in the fucking streets and you go out and you record the cops. And he did. He went out into the streets, went and stalked a DUI checkpoint, which is pretty much unconstitutional. I'm not going to disagree with that, but some retard's going to fucking say, yes, officer, here's my ID. You going to stop me on a roadside check? So he's out there shining a flashlight in the fucking cop's eyes, fucking with the cop. So the cop said, knock it off. And John Flax has got these very bright fucking LED lights that some sponsor sends to him, and he gives one away every now and again. And it's a very bright light. And he shined it in the fucking cop's eyes. Cop said, knock it off, don't do that. And he did it again. So the cop walked over and he fucking arrested him for fucking obstruction of justice and what the fuck charges were. Then he gets hauled off to fucking jail. And then all the clowns that he was with, like fucking Chuck Bronson, and I don't remember who else it was. Maybe, the Geo that has the voice box thing in his neck. Geo and a couple other, I don't know who it was. But then he goes to jail and I'm laughing my ass off. And I'm like, this fucking asshole, I guarantee you he doesn't have money for bail. I guarantee this fucking idiot, John Flax, does not have a nickel for fucking bail. And he's going to start e-begging people online to pay for his fucking bail. I kind of laughed because I'm like, he went out, he took my advice and he went out and started fucking recording the cops. After I told him, get off your lazy bitch ass and go record the fucking cops yourself and create your own original content. It wasn't but a few days later and he did it. And so he was charged with obstructing justice, whatever the fuck it was, didn't have no money for bail. He's got all these idiots fucking doing live streams at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning trying to raise up $500. I got $500 in my wallet right now. Oh wait, no, I'm broke. That's right. I don't have $50 in my wallet right now. But anyways, he needed to raise up $500 to get out on a $5,000 10% bond. And then they were trying to use a bondsman where they only had to pay $50, and the bondsman would put up $450. So then they gave out the name or the telephone number when they were sharing it. Like, oh, I got this bondsman. This is call this bondsman. Blah 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 blah. So I ended up writing the number down to the bondsman that was going to help Johnny Boy get out of jail. And I called some woman, some chick, and I said, "Are you the bondswoman that's going to post bond for John Flax at whatever jail?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm on my way." And I said, "Well, you might want to reconsider that." So I told her, I said, "You're going to get harassed by all the First Amendment troll channels." I said, "And then you're going to bond this dude out of jail." And I said, "And the cops are going to be pissed off at you, and you're going to fuck up your relationship with the cops. And then people are going to be harassing you nonstop." I said, "So is it worth it?" And I literally told her, I said, "You're getting $50 for doing this." I said, "You want me to send you $50 so you don't do it?" So then, long story short, she didn't go and bond him out. And he ended up staying in jail for a few more hours longer. I wanted him to stay in jail long enough to eat a green bologna sandwich or to get some of those powdered eggs in the morning, some of that delicious food that they have in there. I wanted them to at least have a few meals in there. Or he probably would have said, I'm not eating. I ain't eating that slop. I wanted him to at least have to take a shit in front of another man on a toilet in a room where there's no wall or no nothing. And unfortunately, somebody donated enough $350 or $300. Somebody donated in a chunk, and they had enough to get him out. And he got him out at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, damn, he didn't stay in there long enough. So, but he didn't have money for bail. He had to e-beg for it. And then he had to e-beg people to give him money to hire an attorney to defend himself from obstructing justice or whatever the fuck they got, disorderly person. I don't know what it was. Some little piss-ass misdemeanor charge. And the old Johnny boy couldn't defend himself from it on his own, so he needed to hire a mouthpiece. And I think he ended up paying $5,000 for it or something like that. I could be wrong, but somewhere around that might even have been more. Whatever, nonetheless, he ended up. He didn't beat it, which he should have beat it if he had my lawyer. He definitely would have beat it. My lawyer is a top dog. Top dog. She's a pit bull, and so he ended up taking a deferment to where, if he doesn't get in trouble for, 6 months, a year, whatever it was, is that they would, take it off of his record. So we got a freedom fighter, John Fallax, who harasses a cop with a flashlight shining in his eyes, gets arrested, don't have no money for bail, has to e-beg to get money, had to e-beg to get money raised up for a lawyer. And at the end of the day, he's got a fucking conviction. And I don't think he's been out since. Not harassing the cops, that is. Pushing the envelope, poking the bear. And I love it. I got the phone call, the recorded phone call of me calling the bondsman. I got the video of them live streaming that night. I screen recorded it so people, because I'm going to do a documentary series on you fucking retards. There's going to be a docu-series on these fucking retards online. That's why I'm gathering all this information. It's going to take me a long time to do it. It'll probably more than likely be my retirement project. And I'm not far away from retiring. I'm an old guy. That's why I work 2 jobs. No, I don't work 2 jobs. I'm a liar. So that's why I work 2 jobs, so I can get ahead in life. And then when I do retire, my time will be spent putting together a docu fucking series about you dumb fucks destroying our fucking so-called freedoms. I'm going to point out all you fake, phony, government-controlled motherfuckers. I got all the proof I need. I got the fucking proof that I need that shows all you dumb fucks here on YouTube in these genres that are associated with bucking the system. That you're really not bucking the system the way that you think or you portray yourself to be. Some of you are actually working for Big Daddy, right? James Springer, aka James Freeman, right? Right, Dale Hiller, Mr. Lackluster, right? Brian Young, Mr. High Impact Flicks, right? To name a few. Right? Right. So the rest of you shithead YouTubers that are out here doing what you're doing with law enforcement, Sean Paul Reyes, he ain't no different. I can't wait till he gets hemmed up by the feds for fucking with with the Border Patrol. One thing I try to tell you people out here, you do whatever you want to do. Can't tell you what to do, can't tell you what not to do. I can give you advice, you can take it, or you could leave it. But I've always said, you might want to play games with the city po. You want to play games with the county po. You want to play games with the fucking. Here comes some fucking. Oh, good Apple Media. It's Modern Men Lost again. Give me a second. You want to play games with the state po. You go ahead and do it. But when you start fucking with Big Daddy, when you start playing games with the feds, now you're in a different league. And you're going to find out that Big Daddy, don't play. Show me who you are. Put your camera on, Landry. All right, that's you. Give me a second. All right, we got, ladies and gentlemen, we finally got someone got a hair on his ass. He's going to show up here and have somewhat of a conversation until he plays the old Irish goodbye and then bails out on me. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. The stream. It's not a show. Welcome to the stream. Modern Men Lost Again, Landry.
Are you channeling your OTW?
I'm channeling my OTW. What's up, man?
What's up, man? What the hell is going on? Who's got you mad? I missed whatever happened.
Fuck, everybody's got me mad. All these retards
Oh
online.
yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. How could I forget?
Who don't got me mad? That should be the question.
I guess I don't think I do at the current moment. But
Well, there you go. Good answer. Good answer. Well, no, I'm just here running my mouth, as you may or may not know.
I know it's an outlet, man, for you to release. You know, I'm
It
not
is.
gonna.
It
I
is.
can hate. Unless you got something to say, you know.
Well, I'm not sitting here fucking. I'm just not laughing at stupid shit. Letting Cage reality come up and entertain the world.
Oh boy, my favorite. I love Cage.
Fucking guy's a retard, dude. So what's this picture you got here? What is this, Pegasus? Is this the Detroit Red Wings?
Well, that's the new logo. I'm trying to get out of the cupcake. So Pegasus is like Dallas thing in oil.
Oh, yeah. Mobile, yeah, okay. Now I know. All right. I'm from Detroit with the Red Wings, so I'm like, it's got a Red Wing thing to it. But
yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of, there's this one, and then there's another one that have like a man, like a silhouette.
I kind of like that horse there, that Pegasus.
Yeah.
The winged horse.
Pretty
cool.
And then this is the alt. Hold on, where is it at? Somewhere in here. Okay, yeah, here it is. This is the actual thing that they have downtown.
Well, I've seen that before in your stream.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah. It's cool. The neon lights.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just they say it's actually interesting. They say that it got destroyed and they went missing supposedly for like 10 years, and then they found it, and then they had to put it back together, and all this tax money had to go to it to fix it.
Will somebody just grab it and take it and put it in their pickup truck and drive off with it?
That's big. I don't think it would fit in a pickup truck. It would have to be like a giant vehicle.
Well, I was being sarcastic, but
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, my logical brain's like, well, I don't know, maybe.
yeah. Somebody just showed up with a crane one day, and they just picked it up, put it on the back of a truck, and they was put it in the warehouse. Yeah.
Two dudes just lifted on their backs.
Well, funny that you mentioned that. The big boys, the hamburger dude that holds up a burger at the restaurants.
Yeah, like from like cartoons.
Well, no, it's a little plastic fucking thing that's outside these restaurants in the Midwest. The big boy, Elias Brothers, big boy. You've probably seen him down, far south is maybe Indiana, maybe. But anyways, here in Michigan. But here in Michigan, it's a restaurant, and outside there's this chubby fucking guy, kind of looks like Lou Costello, that's holding up a burger on a platter, and for a while, people were running around stealing them, and just stealing the burger dudes, So
They're stealing the whole dude, the whole person.
Yeah, it's only like 6 foot tall or whatever.
That's tall.
Made out of plastic. Well, yeah, and it's got a cement base, so it takes more than one guy to steal it, and they literally load them up in the back of fucking pickup trucks or trailers and take them off. And some guy from what I remember, some guy got caught with a bunch of them or some shit. It's like people stealing yard jockeys. You ever see that? You know what the yard jockeys are? Where it was like
I
a
don't even know
little,
what that
well, it's a little
is.
statuette thing of the. It looks like a jockey from a horse. A horse jockey that races, and it's holding a lantern. You never seen those?
No.
It's no, okay. Well, it's an old thing. You're not. I'm a little older, but or like the fucking the gnomes. The people have gnomes in their front yards.
Yes, I know about gnomes.
Okay. Well, did you see that there was a gnome that was stolen from somebody's yard? It was in the news for a while, and whoever stole it took the gnome out of town to like California or something like that, and then they sent the owner a letter saying, "Hey, I'm in California," because it was on the news. It was like, "Hey, man, somebody stole my gnome," and the dude who stole it sent a letter to the owner as if it was the gnome saying, I couldn't stand around the yard no more. I had to go on vacation, and I'm in fucking California."
Dude, that's so funny for the first person.
Yeah, and so then the dude passed it off to somebody else going from California to fucking Florida or wherever, right? So this gnome became a traveling gnome, and it was sending its owner a letter or a postcard wherever it went. And it went all around the fucking world, man. You didn't hear about that?
No, it sounds awesome though. I like that story.
Some funny shit, dude. People are crazy. Like, like an urban legend fucking joke that never ends, But yeah, try and do that with that big old fucking thing that in Dallas.
It's funny because there's actually the tower here too. I call it the space ball, but there's a Twitter account that it writes from the first person. Like it's the tower. It's like, oh man, my head hurts from all the fireworks that I spat out today. It's so embarrassing.
It's really windy. I'm rocking back and forth today.
Yeah, it's like, whose idea was that? It's like, is somebody getting paid for a full-time job to do that?
Yeah, they are.
Or just, it could be AI. No, I don't think it's AI. It's too dumb to be AI. It's like not
Right.
very lengthy.
You don't have any friends that take their dogs and create Facebook or accounts on social media? And then I got a buddy of mine that did that with his dog, and he would post, like the dog was saying shit. And it was pretty funny for a while. And then I had another friend. Actually, it was a chick in this band. Actually, the band Leonard Skinner, the guitar player Ricky Medlock, his wife Stacy. I know her from we're friends on Facebook, and she had her dog, and she was using some software or something, so her dog would look like it was talking, and she would do the voice. And it was some funny ass shit, dude, because she travels the country.
My dad would do.
So funny stuff, man. People creative, I guess,
Yeah, people. That's the thing, right? People have these ideas that obviously they never actually get online and make a damn StreamYard or anything like that. But they have the layman has some very. And everyone's got an idea. I guess I'll say.
Right. Well, speaking of that, have you seen the YouTube channel of the dogs that are doing talk show?
No.
You haven't seen that? Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I'll show it to you. It's fucking hilarious. They're obviously using AI, and I'd have to go back into my history because I don't think I saved the channel, but I'll find it. Give me a minute while I scroll, while we bullshit.
I think I'm gonna make a full length, like super high def, high production value music video for the song "Sadness" by Snafu Snaps. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna be singing it though.
Oh shit, that would be funny as well.
I guess lip singing it.
That's funny. There's a bunch of them. You can get them, all kinds of them, off my YouTube channel. Let me see. Where is that? Is that it? No, that ain't it. It's not that far down here. I watched it not long ago. But yeah, that'd be funny. Sadness. Sitting on a park bench. Sadness. There it is. I found it. Oh, let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, this is some funny shit. When I seen it, I was like, what the fuck? The title is "Your Dog Doesn't See You as Human. The Truth Will Surprise You." The channel is called the Dog Bone Podcast. So let me pull it up real quick. It's fucking hilarious. There we go. Sure, you'll be able to see it, right? There we go. Click, 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 clickety, click.
One day you're gonna get on Telegram.
Yeah, I probably will never do that. But here you go. Check it out.
We see them as humans, which is adorable, but incorrect. Let's start heavy. Humans love the word forever.
Yes. Forever home, forever love. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
5 minutes is a lie, by the way. For us, time is not numbers, it's patterns.
Sun up, food, walk, human leaves, sad music in my head.
Exactly. When a human leaves, we don't think they are gone forever. We think the schedule is broken. There is no concept of death the way humans understand it. Only absence.
Which is worse, honestly, because we keep waiting.
We listen for footsteps, doors, keys.
So you get the idea here.
Yeah,
Pretty funny.
Not bad.
And then the dogs they get into it a little further. They lift their paws up and they move their paws around like pointing out the stuff, and they get into hand gestures. It's pretty funny though. So it's got 39,000 fucking subscribers.
Yeah, that's better than I'm doing.
Better than I'm doing.
But I want to. So based off of your most recent stream,
The smell.
the hierarchy, right, that exists in your realm would be lurkers, goofballs, clowns, moderators, and handlers.
Pretty much. Yep. It with a few normal people like Lynette and Tony and Balanced View, a couple people. Every now and again I get a couple of normies in here. But I always get every fucking stream when I'm doing a controversial fucking "you all suck" kind of video. I always get one person who just comes in and dominates the chat. And it's just over and over. Like the other night, it was Snoo. It just wouldn't shut the fuck up. And it's just every chat.
There's definitely an interesting amount of that. And it's always, I mean, I don't see it much anymore, but I don't see a whole lot of chat activity at all. And I'm kind of settling because I want to make sure that I'm, because this is what it's like to leave a community, right? You have to just sort of go out and say, hey, it's not relevant to me anymore. I got to just do what I got to do. And it's going to be totally either a dead flop or, no, it's probably going to be a dead flop. But you know what I mean? It's the lessons we learn along the way.
Yeah, you gotta give it a shot,
It's the concept of
territories.
The Wheel of Fortune, which is, you know what I mean? But the original concept of that was that you're always nobody's in a status of power forever. You're always either obtaining power and total power, losing power, or you have no power.
Yeah, you're always struggling for one or the other, and it's just a wheel spinning, and it'll run around it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Did you hear the old Taylor Briggs fucking whining and crying about you the other day?
No, I actually didn't. What happened?
He said that he was disappointed in you, and you essentially you used them. You came in and you were just bouncing around and trying to steal clout. That's what he was saying.
I used him for what? Like what? Like what does he do?
Well, not him specifically, just the Panelverse.
Well, as opposed to what? What would be the other option? To do it indefinitely?
we apparently that's how they do it.
I mean, here's the thing, dude. I'm not even opposed to doing more of it. But here's the issue: is 90% of people have blocked me because they. I mean, and here's the funniest part: is I don't go after these people like I've seen many of y'all go. Y'all go into legal shit, real life shit. The last thing.
Not me.
Last thing I said to Gen X Jeff was that I eat losers like him for breakfast, which I get that's a little bit intense, but that you know what I mean.
You should have said I eat little pieces of shit like you for breakfast. He could have said, "You eat little pieces of shit for breakfast."
Yeah, it's just crazy. And then Moose, you got me blocked. Who else got me blocked? OTW just doesn't stream anymore. Christos definitely, basically, he's getting me blocked. But I mean, he doesn't even have a channel. He's been talking about how one day he'll start one. Tommy, not interesting to me. No, thank you. Who the hell else is there?
Jack,
All the worst one. Oh yeah, Jack and I are cool. No problem, Jack.
he still does the same shit over and over again, dude. It's like I described it earlier. Like I was kind of talking about Jack, you know, when he gets up there, he does a lot of talking, and then at the end of what he says, you're kind of like, what the fuck did he really just say? You know? It's like you're high or drunk, and you know, you kind of get your brain in a mode where you hear people talking, but it kind of, you know, they're speaking English, but you kind of like, what language are they speaking? I don't quite get it. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, that is English. For a minute there, I thought they were speaking some foreign language. But it's kind of like,
I feel that, but I appreciate him on the, like, if somebody else was telling this story, it'd be probably more digestible, because a lot of it just does go over my head too. But
right.
I don't fault. I mean, but just in comparison to others, there is a consistency there.
Well, I had one time I was listening to, I believe it was Paul Enslaved, and can't remember who else it was, but it was 3 people on a panel, and they were talking, and what they were saying was English, but what they were saying was all just nonsensical fucking gobbledygook, and they each thought that they were responding with an intelligent response. But I'm sitting here listening to it, and I'm like, what the fuck are these people even saying? I'm not retarded. And I'm like, what's the purpose of this conversation? I don't know, whatever. Which is, it kind of happened the other day.
That's how I feel about the Machine Lies channel.
Oh God, dude. Yeah.
When he says shit, I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, does this make sense to people? It's like,
who's this?
I can't talk to him the way we're talking right now. I can't just say, hey, you know, what did you eat for breakfast? You're like, well, God actually told us that because of this author, that the breakfast.
Tolstoy told me. You're right. Tolstoy.
We've never eaten breakfast.
Well, you were eating breakfast, but metaphorically, you thought you were eating breakfast, and you just, it's the idea of having a breakfast in front of you, but you didn't really consume it. It's just
breakfast was eating you.
Yeah. Oh my God. I didn't realize that you could understand that. Exactly, dude. So funny.
People are like hyping it up. They're like, yeah, dude, go. Cheers, dude. That's so smart.
You're a philosopher. You're the greatest philosopher on YouTube. I'm always looking for somebody on YouTube that has a philosophical standpoint. And you're my channel. You're my go-to channel guy. I've heard somebody say that. You want to hear something real funny? You know how you just said that OTW hasn't, done anything in a while? Yep. I don't know if he's back up on roofs slinging fucking hot tar or pounding nails into some shingles or something. I don't know. But the other night that Tariq went live, and I jumped on his backstage to go on there, and then he miraculously ran out of juice on his phone and had to go. And then Caged Reality was on there, and he's mush mouthing it, running his yap, and I'm saying shit in the backstage, and he's responding to it. And and I was telling them all, you know how I mean, I'm like, fuck you guys, you Canadian cocksuckers, you're a bunch of fucking losers. And I started naming them all off. Well, miraculously, well, later on, he goes, you do a live stream, and I'll come on. And I did one. He showed up. Then he ran away because I was giving him some shit. And the point is that the next day, the very next day, the last video that OTW did was what goes around comes around. And then so I scroll through it because I don't really watch it. I just scroll through, see who pops up on screen. The first person that popped up screen was Caged Reality. And it was almost as if OTW did a video to give him some sort of clout after I just busted his fucking chops all over my fucking channel. And then they ended up getting booted off or, whatever. It was kind of weird. It was like, why would you let him up there to do it? You haven't done a video in a week. You let him up there, you do this video, you shut your shit down after you review another video, and then you ain't done one since. Okay. Just weird.
So let me ask you this. Like, because I'm in the same situation where nobody ever, so right now there's no one in your chat, but who do you think's lurking?
All of them. All the big channels, you know the one person who attacks your daddy, he's always here watching, always. And probably Lindsay. OTW is probably watching. Probably Cynthia. Probably just a few of those, like Chuck from Tennessee, probably. Tariq. Maybe Mad Mystic, maybe Venus, just the people who are nosy to see what I'm saying, and God knows what. Because last night I was ranting and raving like I was, because I was like fucking getting into my emotions. I didn't have control of my emotions, and then was running my mouth about fucking Taylor, the powdered pussy. And then it's like, and all of a sudden, pussy. He is. So then all of a sudden there he is. It's like Beetlejuice. In other words, it's powdered pussy, powdered pussy, powdered pussy. Then he shows up. And then I had the Raging Tomato was running their fucking mouth, and it's funny. And somebody, is that you?
That's me. Yeah, it's a P-bomb.
Oh, you trying to P-bomb me? The conspiracy undercard bout 2, crowd control, the lurkers. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, as long as you can see it.
Oh, you want me to show this?
No, as long as you can see it, it's all good. I don't
Okay,
mind.
all right. The bad apple versus powder dusty. Yeah, that's funny. So yeah, I've recently been accused. I don't know how much you were listening, but recently I'm being accused of threatening to grape the Raging Tomato by the retard of the Panelverse, and I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? Where can somebody point out exactly where I said and did that? It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's like the pot calling the kettle black constantly. I just laugh. You gotta laugh.
I mean, he's an interesting guy, right, Taylor?
If my camera was on right now, you'd see me with my elbows on my desk and my hands and my eyes and foreheads rubbing back and forth and going, oh. This shit's exhausting, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I don't really, because what it is at the end of the day is just people who, it's like weird. It's like, what do they call it? It's like mobilized, I guess you can call them flying monkeys like you do, but they're, whenever you want them to attack, your little group will attack whoever, and then that's all it is. It's just little groups attacking each other. But then when they're not attacking, they're just chilling, and that's all it is. And then some people make shit up because they get bored, I guess.
Was it the drama?
Well, because I never fucking did that. Like, I got into a lot of drama, but I never made anything up.
Well, that is kind of weird that they do make shit up, and after all the shit that I was doing, saying yesterday, arguing with people and debating and pissing contests, the best thing that they could come back at me with or attack me with was, "Did you know this, Landry, that I'm gay?"
I'm also gay.
You're gay too?
Yeah, as of last night, I'm gay.
Fuck, bro. I didn't know you were in the closet.
I didn't either.
Well, welcome to the club, my friend.
Yeah, I don't want to be here, but all right, I'm here.
Well, I'm here. You're there. But what's it really mean at the end of the day?
Queer. Yeah, I get it.
We're here. We're queer. We're, it's just, I've had some, funny thing is that, what's dusty in the grand scheme of the YouTube streets. I've had a guy in the YouTube world that he's got all the clout in the world in the First Amendment community, and he was literally in his chat and couldn't say anything in return to me because I was saying what I was saying, and the best thing that he could come up with He said, "You're a faggot." And I'm like,
Damn.
I'm like, that, ooh, okay. Okay, all right. I'm all right. That's the best you got. Okay. All right. Thanks. I was like, that wasn't worth it. I was hoping he would come back and say something different, you know, like, yeah, well, you live in a basement, eat Hot Pockets, and your mom makes them for you. Something like that, you know. But
Damn, dude, that hits too close to home. Dude, ain't nobody make a Hot Pocket like Ma.
Exactly. She knows just the right fucking temperature from that microwave.
1 minute 43 seconds.
Right. And then she puts a little napkin around it, she wraps it, and then she
Quarter turn.
Yeah, Mom knows. But I didn't get that. I didn't get you're eating Mom's Hot Pockets in the basement. I got you're fag. And I was like, oh. I'm like, damn, I was hoping for something better than being a fag. But okay. All right, I'm a fag. Fuck it.
This is kind of a weird question. It's kind of off topic, but I want to know your thoughts on what do they call it? Something moon, or sorry, it's a sun. It's a sun dog.
Oh, you mean the reflection of the dome?
Well, is that what you think it is?
That's what it is. I've done that before, where it looks like it's like a halo, or not halo, but like a rainbow.
Like a second sun.
Well, that's not what I know the sun dogs are. I actually did a video on it like 4 years ago. You can like the sun. From what I remember sun dogs being, or my knowledge of it, the sun dog is the sun reflecting off of the firmament and creating not a halo, but like a rainbow effect. I can pull my video up and show you what I did with it. I did a little experiment at home with a lighter and a dish, a bowl.
A bowl.
Yeah, a bowl, like a mixing bowl. Let me see. I'll pull my video up. My videos. Let's see if I can find it. It was a live stream. My memory serves me. And I put the title Sun Dogs, I think, so it'll be easy to find it. Sun Dogs. I guess that's not what I titled it. There we go. I did. Sun Dogs. This was my video that I did. This was me years ago. Holy fuck. Look at that. You got something that you want to show?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's short, but
show it up.
Today. Okay. Would it be?
And my video's queued up whenever you wanna.
Okay, here it is.
You got sound on it?
Loud car sound.
All right, you can turn the sound down or off if you want.
It's not really worth anything.
Yeah, we don't need that. So, what's the sun dog over here to
the left? Yeah,
right there. Well, that could, yeah, sun. Well, I guess you could call it a sun dog, where it would be like the reflection of the sun in the clouds from all of the aluminum that they spray, because these aren't real clouds; those are chemtrail fucking. You see the lines.
Yeah, that's what they say. They say that it's ice shards reflecting, which aluminum would make more sense.
Yeah, could be.
Where's the ice coming from?
From the.
Not cold. It's 70 degrees today.
Is it still cold down there?
I mean, it's not, but it was not today. It was like 70 degrees.
Well, here, let me add my video to the deal. Look at that ugly motherfucker.
Dude, that's a horrible beard.
You got a fucking awesome beard. Get the hell out of here, ugly beard. I got
horrible.
I got a lot of compliments on that motherfucker. I shaved it off. Let me see. I'll go. There we go. That's where I was. This is a Sundog in my book.
Oh, so I guess mine was just the mini version.
Well, what you showed was pretty much the same, where the sun was here, and then
Yeah.
the sun, the reflection thing that you seen was over there. Maybe in that other video, did you look to see if there was another one over here on the right? Like
I mean,
three?
it was today. I didn't look to that direction.
Okay. Well, Sundog, you see how it goes, like, has like a kind of like you could say it would be like a dome, you know, how it goes up and it's a little curve right there. And, you know, let me play it a little bit.
These are called Sundogs. This
guy that's talking is Terry Eichert from Flat Out Truth. We used to be friends on Facebook when he was just starting out with his flat earth content, and we got into a discussion and he got all butthurt and he unfriended me. Fuck
Story of my life.
Why does everybody do that? You're not my friend no more.
is the sun refracting its light through ice crystals in the sky.
Right. See, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying that they're saying.
And if you look up, you'll see it all the time. I capture it all the time. But let's listen to what the news media and scientists claim that it is.
Sundog is one of those phenomena that you see around the sun. This is an image I took off of the internet. The sun here in the middle, and you get these false suns or parhelion on either side.
Parhelion.
I can kind of see there's a halo attached to this. We talked about the lunar halo on Wednesday. Same process here. High thin cirrus clouds that are made up of ice crystals that are of a particular shape, six-sided hexagons. And when the light from the sun, or in the case of the lunar halo, the reflected sunlight passing through the crystals, they act as prisms, essentially. They bend or refers of the spectrum, and this is what produces these kinds of effect. Now, when the ice crystals are generally variously aligned and kind of evenly aligned, that refraction tends to be fairly even, and you get halo. When the ice crystals are a little bit more vertically aligned, then that refraction of light tends to be more out in the horizontal, and that's what actually produces the...
Part of the Chinese skyline was blessed with 3 suns.
Well, let me see where I did my. See, this is where he did, or this is where I did mine, I think. No, this is where he did his glass one.
Each side of the glass bowl from...
So I did one. I think I did one. I thought I did do it myself, but maybe it didn't work when I was trying to do it because I couldn't get the recorder to do it.
Now, as the sun makes its...
You see how this could be the firmament, a dome, and then this is a lighter that he's, or a light. I don't know if it's a light or a lighter.
Around the earth at one point in time of the day, you will see.
That's very interesting.
To you guys several times. If it were ice crystals, it wouldn't be the same distance away on each side of the sun. It's only the same 2 spots every time. And now, as you've seen in the news footage, it's caused by ice crystals refracting the sun's light. But I am showing you, it's simple. It's really, really simple. That it is caused because the sun is reflecting off of the firmament. You can try this at home for yourself. It is really, really simple, guys.
See, that's pretty interesting, you know. Simple little. Oh, guess who's in the backstage?
Dusty.
Yeah, Dusty's in the backstage.
Is it true?
Yeah, it's Dusty.
Bring him in.
All right, okay. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. The old powdered pussy, powdered Dusty, to the stream. Let's all give him a big warm welcome.
I missed you, Dusty.
What's up, Dusty? Buddy?
Is that a real tattoo? I didn't know you.
Sorry. I didn't know wearing a woman's shirt.
First of all,
tough guy.
First of all, why are you putting words in my mouth, Bad Apple?
What'd you say, Bad Apple?
I listen to like
I can say whatever I want.
You can say whatever you want, but I didn't say the shit that you're making up. Second of all, where's my plane ticket?
Isn't that what you guys do on the internet?
Scared ass motherfucker, where's my plane ticket?
You will not come here. You're fucking full of shit. You won't come here.
Why'd you make the offer?
Well, because I would do it, but you ain't gonna come here. Why? First of all, You want me to pick? I
I'm
don't have a problem doing it. I'm broke.
accepting
Remember?
the offer
I'm
that
broke.
you threw out. You said I'll buy
I'm
you a
broke.
plane ticket to come up here.
I'm
Okay.
broke. I'm broke, Dusty. I'm so broke I can't pay attention.
Well, then you owe me the $100 for the side bet.
No, I'll get you here. Well, wouldn't you just rather me come to you?
No, you're not invited to my house.
You gonna call the police on me? You
Probably.
scared? You scared?
Probably will.
Well,
Call
you
the
are a
cops.
snitch. That's probably how you stayed out of prison, right?
No, I'll call the cops on you if you show up here. Yeah, but
I
I'll show
bet
up
you
there.
would, because you're a fucking pussy, just like the rest of you in the fucking panel curse.
I'm not gonna get
At
in a
least
wrestling match
Tariq-
with a
at
senior
least-
fucking citizen.
At least Tariq didn't fucking call the police on me like you big pussy. You admit that you're a coward and you would call the police on me.
You're not welcome to my house. So
Well, see how this backstaging works, Landry? It's nice to have control of this.
I mean,
where's the plane ticket, Apple?
Well, why? If I'm not welcome to your house, what makes you think that I would want you to come here?
You invited me to yours.
Would you actually come here?
My fucking God.
Let's be honest, Taylor. Would you actually come here?
Yes.
he just needs some company.
I need company, or he needs company.
Instead of offering me a 1-night round trip ticket, he's offered me a 3-night extended stay. I don't know what we need.
Put you up in a Motel 7. I can put you up in a Motel 7.
What is a
Okay,
Motel 7?
so are you going to send me the ticket? You're going to send me the $100? You owe me one or the other.
I'm ready. I want to see it.
What do you, hey, Landry, you want to come here? We can all get
All
together.
three of us?
Yeah.
Sure, dude. Yeah, I say yes to life, man. Let's bring it on. What do we need to do? Are we going to fight? It's been like,
I don't know. This whole thing came up because last night he was all saying, "You wouldn't come here. You're scared of me." And I was like, "Okay." He's like, "I'd follow you out here." He was doing the e-thug thing, right? You wouldn't say that shit to my face. But there I go.
You guarantee fucking I'd say it to your face, boy. So the point is, because he won't admit it, but he likes to do this stuff where he backstages you. Then he won't let you talk, and then he has to bring a crew of fucking retards with him.
Well, but this is what's cool though. Is right now he doesn't have a group of retards, so I think this is a fun.
Yeah, it is for now. For now,
Apple, I mute you because you never stop shrieking.
Lindsay will probably show up in a minute.
You never stop shrieking. That's why I have to mute you. I take turns. I understand
right
now. See,
well, you're always in control of your emotions. You're so stoic.
You're never in control of yours.
Sometimes he is.
Yes, you're supposed to be. Yes.
Whose standards? Yours?
Society's?
Does that mean I won't to society?
Yes. Okay.
So
So do you think,
see the difference between you and me is that I'm from a different fucking generation.
don't put it on a whole generation that you're a bitch and you can't handle your emotions?
Well, you can call me whatever you want, but I guarantee you wouldn't fucking call me a bitch to my face.
See, he's doing it again.
See.
I need you to put your money where your mouth is and make good on one of your threats. Put your money where your mouth is. Let's go.
They're not threats.
Challenges.
I'll find the cheapest fucking flight that I can find.
That's fine.
I'll find you the cheapest flight that I can find. It'll be Landry. I'll pay for Landry to come direct, and I'll get you to bounce around a little bit.
A link last night to the very cheapest one on Travelocity.
I don't think that was pretty cheap. What was it?
$473 round trip.
It wasn't enough stops.
The rest were like $800. So
That wasn't enough
What
stops.
happened to flights?
Well,
Did
we
it used
could,
to be this expensive?
parents used to pay for them, I think, is the difference.
I think it was like 270
whose parents?
round trip.
Inflation happens too.
Okay.
Whose parents pays for them?
Your parents. You're my dad now. Pay for my flight ticket.
You're my bitch.
He just called you daddy.
He
I did not call him daddy.
You did.
But
You called me daddy.
You're too
Call
old
me
to be my
daddy.
dad.
Call me
You're
daddy.
too old to be my dad. I would never call you that.
You're
I've
old
never
to be
called
my
any man daddy. I don't even think I've ever called my actual
How old
dad
are you,
dad.
Taylor? How old are you, Taylor?
39.
I'm old enough to be your dad.
How old are you?
I'm 57. I could be banging your mom when I was 18.
See, so why do you think I'm a pussy? I'd call the cops. You want to roll around?
Oh, you want to admit that you would call the cops if I came to your house, which would be more fucking. That would be more YouTube-ish for me than for you coming here.
I mean, you can.
Tariq's door was quite epic.
You are welcome to try to make whatever content you think you can make. I'm just telling you what will happen if you come here. Yes, I'll call the cops.
And what would they do? What would they do if I come and knock on your door?
They'd trespass.
What would they do if I come and knocked on your door and you pick the phone up and go, "Please come and save me from Dead Apple Media. He came from Detroit and knocked on the door."
Let me tell you, I'm actually pretty familiar with the trespassing laws because I've been charged with trespassing. You would have to leave. You would have to leave.
You're a real scumbag get charged with trespassing.
I know. You would have to leave. Charged with trespassing. You'd have to leave, and then if you didn't, or if you came back, then you'd be charged with trespassing.
Well, the same thing Tariq said, and I went back the next time.
It's true.
I went back twice.
I know,
it was a bar for me.
Yes, it was not. It was a parking lot for me, actually.
So
they just wanted to search us, and so they said that we were trespassing while we were standing in the parking lot of an apartment complex.
Did they beat you over the head and say stop resisting?
No,
I love that one. I got plenty of that.
So I would go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you. What were you doing in the parking lot?
Well, I don't remember. We were I don't know. We were talking. I don't even remember why we were there. But it was right next door to my house. I lived like a block away. And so I was standing there, me and a couple buddies are talking, and the cops say, "Well, do you live here?" No. Okay, well, then you're trespassing. Huh?
You didn't live in the parking lot?
I didn't live in the parking lot, nor in any of the apartments. And so they searched all of us. One of the guys had dope on him, so he got arrested. I got a trespassing ticket. One of the guys had just moved out of there, and they're like, "Well, we'll not give you one." But it was just a pretext to search us.
How did you get a trespassing ticket?
They just made up the trespass so that they could search us. I told you that.
Yeah,
I was taking it to court. I was taking it to court, and then the lockdowns happened, and they postponed the court indefinitely. And then apparently they set a new court date years later, and I never got the letter for it. And so I have a warrant for it now still, but they never want to extradite me.
That'd be a perfect idea for me to come to your house and you call the cops and get yourself in trouble.
No, I don't live in that county. I've talked to cops. They never want to extradite me.
Yeah, you'd be shocked. You'd be surprised.
No, I mean, I'm telling you, I've talked to cops several times. They don't want to.
Talking to them right now, Adam Media.
They know where I live. They've pulled me over. They're just not going to extradite me for that. It's just not that big a thing.
They're actually they're the highest tier members.
Why don't you just pay the ticket?
Because why would I do that?
Is the principle of the thing?
Oh man, why don't you just lick the
Why don't you just go? Why don't here's a suggestion. You got a great YouTube channel. You could use some real content. You could call the department, the municipality that has this trespassing ticket over your head, and you got a warrant, and you could say, "I'll turn myself in, and we can go to court," and then just go to court, record it, and then put it on.
How is that great content, dude?
Well, for what they do, that'd be great content.
That's almost as bad as selling shirts at the park.
Yeah, it's and here's why that won't work. The first time that you have to go to court to say you want to take it to court. So I took a day off work, went to court. It was taking forever. I ended up getting kicked out of court by the bailiff because I was on my phone, after he told me not to be. So I had to go pay the bond and get a new court date, and then they postponed it. So I've already got one bond in place.
For the trespassing ticket?
Right. So I called them when I realized that there was a new warrant out for me because the cops told me when they were talking to me. But I called the courthouse. I said, "Look, this is what's going on. How do I get a new court date?" They're like, "Well, you got to pay another bond." I was like, "Okay, can I do this shit over the phone?" They're like, "No, you have to come in and do it in person." They want me to go there and pay $200 for the courtesy of them setting a new court date so I can convince them that I shouldn't pay them money when I can just not pay them fucking money. Or if they want to get me to court, they can take a whole ass day out of their lives and come pick me up. And then I'll have Katie show up with $200 and get me out.
Okay, well, here's my question. You posted bond already, right? How much
Yes.
was the original bond?
Like
that you
$50
posted?
or something.
Well, if they require you to have a second bond in the first one,
They will.
then they should give you your $50 back for that
No,
bond.
they just stack it.
Well, yeah,
They'd want a
okay.
whole nother. They'd want a whole nother 200. You're right. I agree with you in principle, but that's not how it works.
Well, anyways, I think, for laugh at me if you want, Landry. For content's sake, you should probably do something about this and go and take it. It's
You
too
should go get arrested like Mitch did and
how's
just let the phone sit there.
about this to get the ball rolling. How about if I put the $200 bond up for you to go to whatever jurisdiction it is, and you take care.
I won't be able to film any of the court stuff. Like
Sure
that's
you
what I got kicked out for the first time. Is you can't film in there.
That's not true.
It is.
Listen to for $200, I'll come arrest.
Not true, because listen, I'm about to go into a court here. It's the same everywhere.
You didn't know. Listen to me. The reason I had the
understand
first
what
one
you're
is
saying.
you can't have phones out because they don't want you recording in there.
Okay, well, here's the deal. Let me figure that out, and in a couple of weeks. Hold on, let me hear me out here. In a couple of weeks, I'll come to your jurisdiction where this ticket's at. First, I'll arrange the ability to record, because
why don't you see if you can get that done?
I'm media, and I can get
okay.
The judge
Listen to me. I'm going to tell you the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. You see if you can get some sort of email with permission to film in there. And guess what? I'm still not going to fucking court because fuck them.
What's the district court number? There's got a district court number.
I don't know it off my head. I don't know.
So it's just in Kansas City. There's probably
Kansas City, Kansas. Kansas City, Kansas.
Right. Well, see, here on the 11th, I'll be going to a district court just down the road and be recording a YouTube fucktard his preliminary exam. He told me,
who are you talking about?
You can't record in the courtroom. And I said, sure you can.
Who are you talking about?
Not your buddy Christopher Ryder. This is a guy named Welcome to This World, a douchebag named Ian.
How many YouTubers have court cases open with you?
It's got nothing to do with me, you fucking bonehead.
Okay.
It's got nothing to do with me. I'm going to record it.
I thought you guys were fighting.
We're taking a break for a second.
Yeah.
So no,
I respect the attempt.
I have permission per se from the courts to record the preliminary exam inside the courtroom.
I don't see how this has anything to do with me.
Well, I would get
Who's
permission
backstage?
to record inside the courtroom. Oh, fucking Denzian and was 10th man, but not interested.
It's Denizen? What a boring edition.
I know. I'm not interested.
What? Okay, and I mean, look, if
they're going to come up here and fucking ball wash.
They're not. Yeah, they're not going to let you film inside, but it doesn't matter because I'm not going to go there unless they come pick me up and take
bring
me to
10th
jail.
man up.
You want me to bring 10th man?
I want to compliment him on his most recent explosion. It was probably the scariest thing I've ever seen on YouTube.
What happened?
Like, if you've seen 10th man melt down, it's not. I mean, it's no bad on the media.
Is it worse than me?
Far worse, dude? I felt afraid for my life. I'll be honest.
So I can control my emotions as compared to 10th man.
No, he does better than you do.
He can control the emotions, but he just sort of has this sort of overlying, like, if they put some music on, it would be like a horror movie.
10th man is harboring a lot more. He carries around a lot more hatred and anger with him than even you do.
I don't have any hatred or anger because I got.
You've got more bluster, but he's got more anger.
I got disdain for you guys.
It's mostly pain. Okay.
It is mostly pain. It is mostly pain.
Sadness.
Sad Apple Media. That song.
It's sadness.
Shout out to that. I got the reference.
Yeah. Send $20. He'll be better.
You need to send me $100. You're bitching out on this
All
ticket.
right. We're not over yet. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream.
Nice to meet you.
We were done. when I ended my last stream. Now, I just checked my email an hour ago. I've given you way more time than we agreed to.
Well,
you're just going to kick this can down the road forever.
I didn't agree to a fucking timeline. I didn't agree to a timeline to buy you a fucking ticket.
Okay, so this is open in forever. Then you're going to keep saying, "I'll buy it." There is if there's no deadline, there's no bet.
Would you take a train?
No, bitch. I'll take a
train.
Oh God!
All right, so does it matter if it's you jump on a Southwest, then you get on Spirit?
Dude, this is so convoluted. Just okay. Why don't you just?
You're not helping, Landry.
just pay like a dude from Home Depot to give him a ride, man.
No, well, he don't want to take a ride. He wants to fly.
The deal was he's going to fly me out, or give me $100. That was your side bet, by the way, Apple. You brought that shit up.
Well, we're not at that point yet where I would have to give you $100.
You have to wine and dine him first, dude.
I'm not flying you in. Go fuck yourself. I said, let me.
This is nonsense. I'm not going to keep my wheels with you. I'm going to keep my wheels. You're full of shit twice.
Let me find the cheapest flight.
You're full of shit twice. You're not going to pay me. I get it. You're a coward. You're broke.
Kent man, will you give him some phone sex
instead? Broke as a joke.
No.
I'm broke as a joke.
Me too.
I'm so broke.
You're either broke or you just have poor character.
Ain't that the pot calling motherfucking kettle?
Which one is it? I make good. I pay people money that I owe them.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
But who said that I haven't even fucking looked it up yet. I'm not done yet. Just be patient.
Yes, you are.
Hey, can we talk about that logo about Apple Media?
What about it?
I want to know what the real reason is that he's so angry.
Why doesn't it say BAM?
Because it's Bad Apple Media. It does say BAM, BAM right there.
You could make it like a gangster Apple.
Some of all of this.
Well, why don't you make me one?
That's why I'm
Change it
here
for me.
because
You didn't even get like a you have system font. You didn't even upgrade the font at all. That's the word trash.
I'm not a fucking professional YouTuber. It's not my job,
Everything you
bro.
do sucks. Everything you do is awful.
You realize you're wearing the same shirt you had on yesterday? Did you take a shower?
Yes, I do.
It looks
Hey,
like the text from that
like
old
that.
typing tutor game from like 1994,
I only have
Yeah.
one shirt.
where you'd have to type the letters.
You only got one shirt?
I do only have one shirt. Do you have any money for a ticket or any $100? Did you bet
Do you have any
something?
money for a shirt?
Yeah, give me some shirt money.
You could go and get a 3-pack from like fucking Dollar General for $6.
3-pack of
I'm not-
shirts. Who buys their shirts in packs?
No, you can give me a shirt. No, when I get there. No, you can't. That's weird.
You give him the shirt off your back.
Do you want me to?
You want my white T-shirt?
No, I don't.
What size
I
shirt
know.
do you-
I know. I know
what
you're
size
trying to
shirt
make
do you
it
wear?
gay. I know you're trying to make it gay.
What?
You didn't have
No,
to.
I'm just asking you a question. What size T-shirt do you
Why
wear?
would I want your T-shirt?
What size T-shirt do you wear?
Why would I want your T-shirt, Bad Apple? If you're not trying to gay it up because you're gay, then why
I'm gay. I am gay.
you crashed the fuck out last night when you were asked that question? You lost your shit.
Oh, it's because I'm a homosexual, bro.
It must like.
Yeah, that's the best
Mine
fucking.
must have been over the target.
All of you, how many of you were in there that had the opportunity to say anything that had any substance to it, and the best you guys could come up with was calling me gay?
She
You know how
didn't
many
even
times-
call you gay.
you know how
She
many-
asked if you were gay, and you lost your shit.
I give a fuck what the raging cunt fucking has to say.
Oh,
You need
damn.
backup.
You do. I can hear your voice.
Backup. You need backup. You can't fucking go. You were on your fucking channel with a bunch of people backing you up, and all of you go like, "Let's go with the he's gay thing." It was
Am
fucking.
I? No.
It was hilarious.
You got asked one question and you crashed the fuck out, and then everyone piled on it because obviously it was over target.
Yeah, it's
Being
over
gay is
target, right? Yeah.
Ask me if I'm gay.
I don't need to ask you.
I know
You
you're
kinda-
not gay.
Well,
Yeah.
oh.
Ask me. I
I'm
want you to
I'm-
show
I'm-
you.
gay.
a flaming fucking
I want to show
homosexual.
you how a straight man
I'm a
answers that.
flaming homosexual.
I want you to see how a straight man answers that question.
Dusty, are you gay?
No.
Oh, I believe you.
So
And
that
now ask him. Ask him.
Oh fuck! No, I'm not. Fuck off!
Are you
I'm not gay. How's that?
That seems sus.
Yep, pretty sus.
Still not as sus as Marte though, because he screamed it for 40 minutes.
So why did you want him up here, Landry?
Dude, this is great.
This is not great. This is annoying. I don't even know this fucking 10th man clown.
Okay, yeah, Tin Man is kind of gay. Yeah, you're right.
I'm the
Get
king
him
of
out
fucking
here.
YouTube, bro. Ain't you
I don't
heard
give
me?
a fuck about your 10th man. I couldn't care
Hey,
less.
who else is backstage? Denizen?
Yeah, that fucking dude's
Well,
still
Denizen's
back.
going to be
Denizen's
falling
my
asleep at the
friend.
wheel
We
anyway.
came over here because we saw you were live. So
Well, I'm not here for your entertainment. I don't give
Right.
a fuck.
We're
about
here for
You know
your
what?
entertainment.
Hold on. Bad Apple, I've shared enough attention with you. Are you going to pay me the $100 or not?
I'm going to bring you on a flight. I'm going to get you a flight.
The more important thing is this.
Well, now you made.
Well, thanks for stopping by there, 10th man.
Well, how about this though? This is the most important part of the whole thing is your new logo.
All right, let's see.
You can't see it because it's all like yeah, there it is. It's powder dusty as an apple, and it's supposed to say "Bam."
You send it to me. Send that to me in an email.
Okay.
Can you make him smile? Can you make him with a big smile?
Well, when you pay him his ticket, he'll smile. He's not happy right now.
No, you got to send. Put it. Did you here? Look at this one. Can you do something like this? Here, check this out. If you ain't seen this,
I got him doing a creepy smile.
yeah, like check this out. Here, do this one. Something like this. Hold on. You know, us gay people. You know. Let me see.
Yeah. You and 10th man.
No. I don't know that guy. I heard him on Dusty's shit and was like, this guy never shuts the fuck up. Go look. I can't. It's the thumbnail. Go to Cynthia's channel and scroll down.
Okay, sorry. You lost me. Go to Cynthia's channel.
Oh, you gotta. It's on her thumbnail. I can't. Okay. Well, I guess I could. I'd have to fucking screenshot it. Well, here, I could do this. Here's this. I could do this. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna share this, and it'll be up there. Here we go. Here, that apple right there.
I don't see it.
You don't see it? Hold on. There we go. That apple right there with the tongue hanging out.
Nice.
Something like that.
I can figure something out.
She did a fucking 2-hour stream whining and crying about how I'm a terrible.
Well, see, I'll be honest with you. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the. Here's the thing. I don't deny it. I'm a fan of the conflict, but if it's not funny, and it's not sincerely looking for some sort of what do you call it, creative common ground, then it's worthless. But that was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I was laughing. It was like play roasting, right? We're all roasting each other.
You watched that video?
No, I'm saying what just happened right now here on the.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I guess that you can tell somebody's gay by their response. I didn't know that you could do that, but okay.
I think you're all gay. But you know what? Who's not gay? The only people who aren't gay are the ones who leave.
The fucking Irish goodbye, you motherfucker. Yeah, pretty much the Irish goodbye. That makes you real gay. He did it again. Send that to me in an email, motherfucker. I'll make it my avatar. Now my phone's fucking restarting itself all on its own. Yeah. Get rid of the Sundog, please. It's gone. Calm down. Rent a U-Haul. Yeah, we know somebody else that rents U-Hauls to travel around. Yeah, Taco Shell. That's what you get when you got the whack jobs and the panel curse. Demanding things. I'll find the cheapest fucking flight and I'll put that motherfucker on 3 layovers. It'll take them 2 days to get here. That would be hilarious. You want to fly? I'll fly you in, bro. Oh, I'm serious. I will fly you in. I'll fly you in. Fly me to the moon. I can look up the cheapest flight online. Cost $250. He'll take off in Kansas City, go to Atlanta. He'll leave Atlanta, go to Dallas. He'll leave Dallas. He'll go to Minnesota to Detroit. Now that would be a flight that I'd be willing to pay for. He tells me I come to his house, he'll call the cops on me. Birds of a feather flock together. No wonder why he ball washes for certain people. Oh, that's funny. He'll call the cops on me. Well, I guess I'll have to clip that. That'll be one of my shorts. Be a good short, wouldn't it? Why the hell my phone just restart itself? I guess because I kept swiping the security thing. But anywho, yeah. Maybe you guys, I should raise up some shekels. You guys want to? I'm broke, right? I'm so fucking broke. I couldn't afford it. So maybe I should start a Fly Dusty to Detroit fund and see if I couldn't raise some shekels. The funny thing about it is that I know that the dude's full of shit and he will not get on a fucking airplane to come here. I know it. I know it. You seriously? For real. For real. Maybe if I fly him from Kansas City to Dallas, excuse me, and then I get Landry to jump on the plane with him and they ride together up here to Detroit to make sure that he shows up. or I could get Landry, if you're still watching, you could drive to Kansas City and you and him could come to Detroit. Yeah. How's that? So I guess I owe Dusty $100. When's Ian's court date? Wednesday. I think that's Wednesday. Let me check my calendar. Pretty sure it's Wednesday. Let me see. Where's the calendar? There it is. Wednesday. And hopefully he's got an army there, because I'm scared to be in the presence of a bunch of guys with cameras. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of a silly conversation to argue about. See, it's funny is that I let him up here, and here comes the 10th man. I wanna wash Dusty's balls. And then here comes Denzian. Well, I want to wash 10th man's balls and Dusty's balls. This is what they do. This is what Landry was saying earlier, is that they're like a fucking bunch of fucking weirdos. They all protect each other, and then they fight, and then they hang out, and it's a really weird place, the Panel Curse. It really is. But the funny part is that if I booked this fucking clown a flight, I know he wouldn't show up. I fucking know it. I fucking know it. Because all they do is they play games. There's no fucking way that loser would get on a fucking airplane, come to Detroit. Just no way. No way. Just no fucking way. There's this date right here. Why the fuck is Spirit so fucking expensive? It's the cheapest fucking... Well, there's $181. $181. It's more like it. You want to go to Orlando? It's $57 round trip. Well, geez. Atlanta, $64 round trip. Fuck, man. Fuck me. Let's add a hotel for him. Let's see. If finding you the. I go to Travelocity. That's what I should do. That's what I should do. Travelocity. Travel, and this thing's just gonna keep spinning. What? Are you out of your mind? What the fuck are they even talking? Smoking crack, are you? All right, Travelocity. What's the Expedia? Is that the best one? Expedia. Let's go Expedia. Let's see what they got. Okay. Oh, not from. We got to switch that. From. He won't come up here. I'm telling you, this motherfucker won't come here. I'd rather go to his place than call the cops on me. That'd be more fun. That'd be actually more douchey of a move than ever. Select return date. One, I guess he's an adult, so we'll say adult. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I just hit search flights. What the fuck? $349 round trip. It's not enough stops. I wonder if I could choose more stops to make it cheaper. Well, if I booked it, it would be $350, which is not a bad price. You would leave Kansas City. You'd have to go, I will lay over in Denver. Yeah. Yeah, well, as we could get them here. $350 ain't too bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, on Frontier. Frontier. Yeah, there's got to be a cheaper fucking. There's got to be a cheaper one than that. Let's see. Travelocity? What's up with Travelocity? Travelocity flights. CheapoAir.com. That sounds pretty good. CheapoAir.com. Damn it. Kansas City, Missouri. 2. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, 360. I want something with more stops. Something like 3 stops. There we go. Why would 2+ stops cost more than it would be 1 stop? That's kind of stupid. It's kind of weird. Pretty weird. Frontier's the cheapest. At $349 is the cheapest that I can find. Damn it, man. I want them to stop in more places. $279 where? Round trip? Where at? Taco Shell. $279 for round trip from Kansas City to Detroit. $281. Where? Where are you finding this at? Email that to me, Lynette. It's only $2 off of taco shells. Or not email. Send that to me, Lynette. Show me where it's at. I like the idea of renting a U-Haul. But no, I would rather, seriously, now that he says that he would call the police on me if I came to his house, I would rather just go to Kansas City and have them call the fucking police on me. Next thing you know, somebody's going to be doing a live stream saying that I'm threatening to kick somebody's door in and burglarize them. Right? Right. Delta? No way. Delta? That's too good of a flight. They got TVs on the back of the headrest. I've been on too many Delta flights. I want them to go to like 3 fucking stops. It'll take them fucking day and a half to fly here. And then when I book that flight, he'll go, I'm not doing that. That's too many flights. He'll come up with some excuse. I gotta go to bed. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I can look. But I want certain dates. I don't know what dates you're looking for that gives that price, but I want specific dates. Specific dates. Affordable. Okay. Cheap flights, easy. FBC travels. All right, I'll have to look that up. Prices might change on certain dates. If you guys are picking the right dates. I want them to come here February 18th. And then to go home February 19th at night. Or preferably February 20th. Maybe him and, I doubt it, but him and his ball washing buddy can hang out together. Oh, I'll have to look that up. Thanks for the website. All right, well, I didn't plan on staying on here again for another talking 3.5 hours. It's way too late. I got to go to bed. I was up way too late last night. So, anywho, that was fun. What's being said in the private chat? The powdered pussy says, gay ass firmament. Dude, somebody talks about gayness all the time. That's very telling. This is how they really hurting my feelings. The loser denizen, dude's in every fucking chat. He's like a fucking groupie. He says in the back chat about my Bad Apple Media insignia, it looks like a 90s GeoCities website. Wow, really hurt my feelings. And then he says, Arial, bold and green, LOL. And then the 10th man says, physical pain. It's mostly pain. Hey. And then the powdered pussy says, who's running the door at this dive bar? You know, the funny part about the panel curse is that there's nothing of value that you get from it. Is it just me, or is there nothing of value that comes from that fucking group of human beings? And I tend to use group of human beings very loosely. The further out you book, the cheaper the flight. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah. But there's nothing of value that comes from them people. You can sit there and watch their streams for hours and hours and hours, and you'll be like, okay, so what's the point? What am I learning? Where's the value? There ain't any. It's a bunch of ball washing. They all circle jerk each other. Like powdered Dusty, powdered pussy comes up here. So make sure you powder your moist pussy. Keep it dry. So they come up here to back up their hero. I'm always by myself. I am always the lone wolf. That's funny. And the whole point of me buying a Mayflower moving van, I don't know, 6 years ago now or more, was so I could travel the country and go and meet these incredibly cool YouTubers in person and knock on doors. You knock on my door, I'll call the cops on you. So what will that do? Hello. You got a warrant out for his arrest for trespassing. The trespassing only lasts for a year, typically a year, but he's facing being big trouble for a trespassing ticket that he got. Oh my God, this is the scourge that's on fucking internet. I'm not paying it. It's the principle of the thing. I literally have disdain for them fucking people. I hate to even associate with them, and I'm only here or there when it's around. It's not here. It's there. I'm only there because I was drug into this shit. That's it. I have no desire, no interest. I really would love to forget all about these fucking clowns. And I'm not far from that. And I have a hard time even, I don't know, these people on the internet that do the shit that they do. I don't fucking get it. This is my job. This is my job. Really? This is your job? Being on the internet, collecting donos, being a panel whore, hopping from panel to panel to panel to make people know who you are. What is it? A desire to be known, to be famous? I don't know what it is. I seriously, the first time that, the only time and it was really fucking weird. I met a total stranger through an ad that I was selling a pickup truck, and this guy came to see the truck, and we had had a conversation, and I told him that I needed to swap the motor out in the Mayflower, and I would. It was just in general conversation. I was like, yeah, I was willing to trade this guy, a labor for this truck. I was going to give him this pickup truck to do the labor and that, and blah blah blah, and then he's like, well, let me mull over, buying the truck, and I'll get back in touch with you. And then a couple days later, he messaged me or whatever it was, 2 days, and he was like, hey, you were mentioning that, that you would give that truck to somebody if they did to swap the labor out on that, them trucks that you had. And I was like, well, yeah. He's like, well, would you give me the truck if I did the labor for you? And I'm like, well, can you do it? And he was like, yeah, no problem. And I was like, well, yeah, if you can do it, I'll give you the truck. I said, but you can't get the truck until you do the work, and it's all done and whatever. And he was like, all right. So then we met up again and we shook on it, because I don't renege on handshakes. Talking fucking shit to people online isn't the same as, powdered pussy thinks that a deal's a deal, a bet's a bet. No, I shake on deals. And so, anywho, I went to pick the truck up after he swapped it out and whatnot. And out of the blue, he says to me, so how's Adam doing? What's Adam like? And I thought he was talking about Adam Marfugel. And for a second there, I'm like, I'm thinking, well, how the fuck does this guy know anything about me and Adam Marfugel? I never even mentioned it. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what? I'm like puzzled. I'm like, what's this guy even talking about? And I'm like, Adam? I'm like, how do you know Adam? I don't even remember what I said exactly, but I was like, Adam, what, like, I questioned it. And he's like, he goes, yeah, Wolverine. And Wolverine Transparency his name is Adam. And I wasn't sure who he was talking about until he said Wolverine. And then even when he said Wolverine, I'm like, what? And he goes, Wolverine, Wolverine Transparency. And I was like, oh, fuck. Yeah, all right. Well, then he recognized me from a YouTube video where I was with Michigan Constitutional Crusader, which is, the big guy with the beard that was with Ian, who pepper sprayed the Zimmerman meat market dude. But I was with Matt, Michigan Constitutional Crusader, Wolverine Transparency, Frickin' Media, and Eyes on Corruption back in 2020, 2021 or whatever it was. And so I was in, no, that not in that video. I don't remember exactly when that time was and I was with them. Yeah, it was probably 21, 22. Yeah, because I've had the Mayflower's been done for several years. But it just took me took me by surprise, and it was really weird. Just the point being is that I don't like people noticing me. I don't want any notoriety. I don't want any fame. I don't want people to know my name or who I am because I'm on social media. And when that happened, I'm in the middle of nowhere on a farm with some dude. And thankfully, the dude is not, some whacked out weirdo. Anything could have happened. I'm on a farm in the middle of nowhere. And God knows, man, anything could have happened. It kind of creeped me out knowing that some dude seen me online and he knew who I was. And I had no clue that this guy, it was just weird. So it would be like somebody recognized you in the street for something they seen you online, and you're like, what the fuck? It's just weird. I don't know if you've never experienced it. To me, it was odd. It was really weird. But yeah, so I don't know. These people online, like I said, Powder Dusty allegedly has ties to the Proud Boys. His house was raided. He I don't know what he got caught with, whatever. He's probably not telling the truth, the full story. I'd want to see his paperwork. If I was to get him here, I'd have a stipulation that I want to see your fucking criminal record, your paperwork, whatever you got. I want to see all the information on it, because I think that he's probably some sort of snitch. He didn't get locked up. He didn't go to jail. They don't raid houses and then let you go. That just doesn't sound right for me. So being, having a rumor that he's a Proud Boy member, he was raided and never went to fucking prison, he got probation, and then being on the internet, and he's associated with all these fucktards that use Big Daddy as a weapon, and they all hate each other one day and they want to jerk each other off the next. And there's just a lot of weirdness that I can see through with these people. And I don't know if there's some fishy shit going on with this guy or not. And I think that would probably be my opportunity to gauge exactly what this guy's about. And in all reality, I don't think that he would come here. I'd probably book the fucking flight and have to eat the fucking money. I don't think he would come here, despite what he says. He's just trying to gain some sort of fucking credibility or clout. Saying, yeah, I would go there. Yeah, I would go there. No, you owe me $100 now. I'm not now. If I don't book him a flight and whatever, I'll be accused of being a welcher and all kinds of shit like they did when it came to OTW and me giving him $666 to silence some fucktard. And I never gave it because there'd be no point in silencing a fucktard when I kind of use all the information that fucktards put out there. And so it would kind of defeat the purpose. Yeah. I would rather go knock on your door, Dusty, and have you call the police on me and show the world how much of a pussy you really are. Only a pussy would call the police on somebody. Even Tariq didn't call the police on me. Even Tariq. He never called the police on me when I knocked on his door. Yeah, it's way past my bedtime. And I'm going to click off of here. And I guess you can wait until tomorrow afternoon, and I'll be accused of making more threats and being an unhinged, dangerous person, and God knows what else some fucking retard is going to make up. And spread the, oh my God, did you hear? Oh my God. I can't wait until I have the machine gun experience fucking fill that motherfucking ride full of lead. It's going to be fucking hilarious, and then I'm going to have it crushed. I'm going to have that fucking thing crushed into a block, and then I'm going to sell it for the weight at the scrapyard, and then I'm going to fucking donate the money to some cause. Or maybe I'll just keep the fucking money and I'll get the cash and I'll light it on fire and I'll burn it live on the air. I'll think of something good to do. You can guarantee that. You can guarantee that. I will think of something good to fucking do. It'll be what they call epic. Oh, really? $246? No, that's even better. Did you look up the dates? The February 18th flying in, February 20th flying out? I don't know who the fuck Wiggy IRL is. Not really interested, bro. Not really interested. You're gonna have to smoke your weed all by your lonesome. Getting off of here, bro. No point in bringing you up. I'm gonna get off of here. Don't even know who you are. Come back another time. All right, well, send me that information, Lynette, unless that's exact, because I won't see this thing here that you're putting on here. Send it to me. No, I want to send them home on the 20th. Yeah, Jethro, where the fuck you been, dude? Where the fuck you been? That wasn't Squiggy, was it? I said Wiggy. You weren't Squiggy, were you? I should put the call out to Squiggy and Red Pill to come up here. Maybe Red Pill could tell me his story about how he was paralyzed after taking some Fenty when he thought he was taking Molly, and I would love to hear that story in person. Maybe Squiggy could tell me how he's been for the last few years. You sent it? I didn't get it. I didn't hear no ka-ding. But all right, I got to get off here. I'm tired. I'm punch drunk. Sleep deprived. It's better than 350. All right, well, thanks for looking the stuff up for me. And I appreciate you lurkers hanging out in the bushes. Seems to be a lot of that. But anywho, Wiggy in the background. Do you think I'll bring you up next time, Wiggy? IRL? Hater! Telling you I'm going to bed is not hating. What time is it? When did you say that? Yeah, I'm a hater. Oh, good Lord. Plenty of streams for you to get up on. Go into the panelverse. All right, y'all. I'm tired. I'm beat. I don't even know if I want to play the outro song. But I will for you, Lynette. So until we meet again here in the metaverse, in the IRLs. Well, this isn't IRLs. In the interwebs. On the interwebs. I bid you a good night and farewell until the next time we meet here on Bad Apple Media with my 1990s bad font. You guys really hurt my feelings. And so what they focus on. You got really bad. I don't mind Landry doing it because he's into the fucking techno shit. And me, Benzian, shut the fuck up, you fucking queer. Oh, are you queer too? You're here. You're queer. I'll play it for you, Lynette. All right. I'm out. Good night.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change, I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker